And plush queen sets only $433.
You'll always have the advantage at Hank's Fine Furniture.
From KARZ 42, this is a Razorback Classic, sponsored by Wendy's and Reynolds Construction and Commercial Roofing.
In the world of college football, you could not ask for anything more. One game to determine a champion. Arkansas enters looking for its first SEC West crown in 4 years, and a sellout crowd awaits. With a win today, the Tigers of LSU will get a chance to defend their SEC title. Today, the West will be won. It's the Home Depot SEC on CBS, LSU, and Arkansas. Welcome to Little Rock, battle for the Golden Boot, and oh, so much more. LSU just one win away from another trip to Atlanta. But Arkansas, hey, they want to play next week in Atlanta too. It's very simple. The SEC West is a one-game season, and if LSU wins, they go to Atlanta. If Arkansas wins, they will play Georgia for the SEC title next week. And hi, everybody. I'm Craig Bolerjack, along with Craig James. The road to Atlanta, it starts right here, and you can hear the roar in Little Rock.
And you think it might be an overtime game.
I'm feeling it.
If it's going to be an overtime game, that means LSU must start early, because Arkansas's won 5 games in a row. LSU's kind of squeaked into this thing. LSU better start strong early, or Arkansas will jump all over them.
Now, the locker rooms have emptied out, and just moments ago, Houston Nutt had final words for his Razorbacks of Arkansas. Apologize that we had some technical problems from the locker room. For some final thoughts from LSU, let's take you downstairs, and here's Andre Ware.
Gentlemen, I have the head coach of the LSU Tigers here, Nick Saban. Coach, you find yourself in the same situation you were in last year. Win, and you're in the SEC title game. What'd you tell your kids today?
Well, you know, I think you got to expect absolute adversity when you're on the road. I think we command our own destiny based on how we play. It's got to be kind of every guy doing his best to play his best and play his best game of the year. I think this is why guys come to LSU to play in games like this.
How are you going to contend with this noise with young quarterback Marcus Randall?
Well, we hope Marcus has gained a little maturity in his last few starts. Certainly played well last week. I hope it carries over today.
Good luck, Coach. Guys, you got it from the head coach. Back upstairs to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Andre. Coach Saban, 48th meeting between LSU and Arkansas. Tigers have won 29 of their first 48, but have lost the last 2 here in Little Rock. It is a terrific holiday weekend. Terrific. How about 61 degrees at game time? Partly cloudy skies, and today's game will be broadcast in high-definition television. LSU won the toss, chose to defer to the second half. Kicking for the Tigers, John Corbello. And deep for Arkansas, DeCorey Birmingham and Cedric Cobbs.
Yes, it is a good day for football, isn't it, my friend?
Very good day.
We need a little energy to wear off some of that food we ate yesterday. We ate a bunch.
We got our share last night, did we not? So Arkansas will have it first on the offensive end. This crowd excited, ready to explode. War Memorial Stadium, over 53,000, a sellout in the Houston Nutt area. 13-0, Craig, in this stadium. Deep kick, no return. Birmingham will let it bound out of the end zone. And Matt Jones is a quarterback for Arkansas. Big fella at 6'5", good arm, even better legs. Has been clocked in the 40, legit at 4'4".
Yeah, but he doesn't make mistakes with that arm. You saw that only 5 interceptions on the season. This is an offense that just kind of consumes its defenders over there. I mean, this is a unit that is strong up front, a tremendous challenge, the biggest challenge so far this year for LSU's front 7.
Arkansas coming off a win last week against Mississippi State, 26-19. They are on a roll, playing very good football. Jones on the rollout, throws. Richard Smith, the intended receiver, and it falls incomplete. And let's go with our Alamo starting lineups for Arkansas. And it's a big front of Lacey, Ball, Doty. Bokerman gets the start at the right guard, having some ankle problems, and Andrews the right tackle. Backs and receivers, Fred Talley and Pierce. Wilson and Smith are the wideouts, and the tight end, Jason Peters. And Peters, a big target at 6'5", 315 pounds. Second down, 10. On the ground, here comes Talley. Picks up 5 yards. Hard running to the 25-yard line. Defensively for LSU. And the front, they will go with Marcus Spears, Allen, Lavallee, and Marquise Hill. The linebackers, it's the James gang, Jeremy Lawrence, Brady James in the middle, Turner on the outside, Gay, Lazerne, Jack Hunt, and Hookfin are your secondary. Third down and 5. Shotgun. Jones pulls it back down. Watch out, has good legs. First down, Razorbacks to the 34-yard line. Spears ran him down.
You know, you talk about him when he runs the football. He even admits that I'm a long strider. It just doesn't look like he's gaining that much ground when he's moving. I mean, his strides, and he said that, you know, you get 2 of my strides, it's probably 3 or 4 steps from somebody else. But watch how when he makes the fake and he gets to the middle of the field, look how he's gaining ground. I mean, it's just like a slow move, but the guy, when he cuts, he gets back to the other point a lot stronger than the other guys do.
A pickup of 10. In motion is Smith. Talley weaving. They'll mark him down at the 40-yard line. Cameron Vaughn, outside linebacker, wrapped him up. Vaughn getting the start for Lionel Turner, who had his elbow hyperextended last week. Turner could maybe play, but 46 is going to start on the outside for LSU.
I think you and I could be an offensive coordinator with this kind of offense here. When you get 5 yards on first down, 2nd and 5, there's a lot of calls you can make, and most of them are good.
Well, Arkansas can run the football. Ranked 10th nationally, 243 yards and some change a ball game. They had 426 earlier this season against Auburn. This time to try it right up the middle. They run into Allen and Lavallee. Allen making the tackle, 54, Kendrick Allen.
You know what? They ran into 8 yellow pants that time. 8 men up here this time. They're not going to allow it. There are only 3 guys in the secondary. There's no way they can allow Arkansas to have any kind of success when they've committed their 8 to the box. And the real challenge for the game, I think, is Matt Jones. Can he be successful with a conservative passing game, which most of the time he is, and that's what takes advantage of that 8-man box.
Well, he's tossed 14 touchdowns this season. Matt Jones, pretty good arm. They go option, they hand off, first man through. Talley, they spread the field that time with 3 wideouts at the top of your screen, and Talley just little man-to-man.
Oh, you wise man. You're seeing a little bit of that action there, huh? You saw the 7 men up there. When they get 7 around the ball, more than likely they're going to get at least a 5-yard gain. But the yellow pants, you've got to watch the LSU defense. They must stay in their lanes. They can't afford today 2 things. 1, to not have lane assignment responsibility because of the cutback or the bounce. And number 2, to get blocked. They've got to get off and stay in their lane.
5 straight running plays. Make that 6, and it's picked up about 29 yards. They will mark it down at the midfield stripe, and that time the ball carrier was Darius Howard, a redshirt freshman out of West Memphis, Arkansas. They got a pretty good running core, Craig, with Talley, Howard. Also Cedric Cobbs has been out, and hope to get him some carries as well today.
And they're going against the James gang defense. Brady James, middle of that defense, boy, he's got to come up big today. He needs to play with a little intensity about him.
Not too often you get a defense named after you. The James gang. 8th play of this drive at midfield. Up the middle they go to the fullback, a couple of yards.
That's a pretty good number there. 1.91 on your side of the margin. That means you're running the football, you're not giving it up, you're not throwing interceptions. Arkansas is excellent at playing a smart football game. They control the clock, control the tempo. It's those big guys up front. The running backs are doing their job, but it's the big offensive linemen that are giving them the freedom they have.
Brings up third down. Jones on the option, stumbled a bit, driven down. Good tackle by the left corner, Randall Gay. Junior, 5'11", 174, put the helmet right in the numbers of Matt Jones.
I hope my boys are watching at home. This is number 21 Gay. This is how you always tell your kids, here's how you tackle, keep your legs going. Watch Gay's legs. Look at his legs. That's a much bigger runner than he is a defender. And Gay kept his legs running. Excellent job on defense. Butler back to punt for Arkansas. Dominic Davis around the 10-yard line for LSU. So the drive stops for Arizona at the LSU 47-yard line. Wobbling kick, takes a bounce, and will be downed just inside the 15-yard line. 33-yard punt, no return. Randall Gay and the Tigers come up big on their first defensive series.
Are concerns with your business keeping you awake at night? DeVore Group provides small to mid-sized businesses with cost-effective, high-quality management consulting. DeVore Group Consulting, Arkansans serving Arkansas.
I'm Parker DeVore. Call us today and let's do business better.
At Arkansas Tornado Shelters, we offer safe, comfortable shelters with seating up to 15. Our durable fiberglass construction is mold-resistant and waterproof. Shelters are leak-proof, rust-proof, and easy to clean, and come with a 10-year warranty.
I purchased it from Arkansas Tornado Shelters because it was fiberglass. I liked the way it looked. It was easy to get in and out of and easy to keep clean.
We feel real safe in the storm shelter when we're in there, and we have really enjoyed it.
Protect your family with a shelter from Arkansas Tornado Shelters.
Your life is an open book. At the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, you can take advantage of scholarship opportunities and acclaimed academics with undergraduate and graduate programs tailored to achieve your plans. Learn from dedicated faculty and be challenged to reach your full potential. Get involved in campus life with student activities that add value to your character and give distinction to your collegiate experience. Become a part of the Golden Lion story at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, where you'll be proud to be.
Buy the best furniture in America and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture in Benton. 48 months interest-free or sales tax paid on Lazy Boy, Paula Deen, and Broyhill Furniture. 48 months to pay or sales tax paid on Tempur-Pedic and Simmons mattresses and stressless furniture. Buy the best brands and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months to pay interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture, next to Walmart in Benton, open till 7. This offer's good for a limited time only.
I would highly recommend Parker DeVore. He was able to see places within our organizational structures that were keeping us from moving forward. Things that were so common to us that we couldn't see it.
I'm Parker DeVore. Call us today and let's do business better.
Welcome back, War Memorial Stadium, Little Rock, Arkansas. There's Marcus Randall, gets the start for the Tigers, 6'2" sophomore. Big game last week. Craig rallied LSU past Ole Miss, passing for 179 yards and a pair of touchdowns. They will start on the ground. Davis, a yard or two up to the 17-yard line. Arian Dixon making the tackle, and the Alamo starting lineup for the LSU Tigers. Whitworth, Peterman, Wilkerson, Sale, and Reed up front to protect Randall. Backs and wideouts, Davis and Lee, Myers and Clayton, and the tight end, a big target at 6'5", 260, is Eric Edwards, a junior. Under 10 minutes left in this opening quarter. SEC West title on the line. Play action, Randall on the run, throws, Clayton 2 yards to the 20-yard line. Hamlin making the stop, the free safety. And defensively for Arkansas, House, the Bandit, Osborne, Dixon, and Harris. The linebackers can move around pretty well. Miller, Moore, and Tony Bua. In the secondary of Richardson, Hamlin, Beasley, and Ahmad Carroll. Defensive coordinator is Dave Womack in his first year. Pitch and catch to the 25. It will be close. Clayton makes the reception, and that's his 25th game, straight game that he's hauled one down. Huckabee making the tackle.
And a big confidence builder for Randall. The way they're throwing this thing, little bootlegs, moving him out, getting him away from the middle of the field. highly conservative, efficient passes to settle him down a little bit. And to find guys like Clayton, that's a positive. That's somebody he knows he can depend on to make the reception for him.
It is a 1st and 10 for LSU. Just past the 25-yard line. 3 wideouts. The lone back is Davis. They throw to the flat. Complete. Eddie Jackson making the tackle. Carey with the catch, and it's been a season of injuries, missing in action. That's correct.
Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah, Mock, the quarterback. Tofield had the broken forearm. Henderson is out.
Yep.
And Damian James dismissed disciplinary actions.
Just messes up the continuity of the team, let alone the talent level that drops off.
Davis on second effort. He pushes out to around the 38-yard line.
You know, when I said opening in this ball game that LSU needed to start strong to send a signal to Arkansas, I had the feeling in just watching, listening, talking to Arkansas people that there was a level of confidence that was maybe a little too high. You want to be confident, but not too confident. I'm not so sure they weren't looking at the way LSU's played the last 4 weeks and saying, hey, we've won 5 in a row. We're going to be there. We're going to dominate this football game. LSU, this is important for them to come out and to answer that question.
First down. Randall, 5-step drop. Comes that ball up and over the middle, nearly intercepted. Clayton, the intended receiver, but Hamlin nearly had an interception. That would have been number 5 on the season. The free safety who really is the leader out there for the Razorbacks.
It just hit him in the wrong spot, right in the middle of 6. Hamlin came out of the backfield there, free safety, came over and just missed it. And, you know, they got away from the conservative little swing, shorter passing game, trying to go down the field and push it a little bit. I like the way they started. I wouldn't push the envelope too much with Randall.
Craig's 7th play of this drive, and again, they're going to spread this one out. 3 wideouts near side. Randall from the shotgun. Whistles will stop the play, and that one took a long time to develop.
There's a flag on the play.
One of the toughest things about playing at War Memorial Stadium is dealing with the crowd. They get here early. They get here often. There's a bunch of them. They're in red. They're calling the Hogs. I mean, that's why he's so successful here with winning. You know, it's just one of those guys. Nutt knows that when he's at home, he has a definite home field advantage.
Amazing. 13-0 under Houston Nutt right here at War Memorial. Second down, 15. Randall rolling out, pressure, throws. What an arm. Up and incomplete. Myers, Jarrell Myers, the senior from Houston, streaking down the near sideline, and he was covered there by Richardson, the left corner.
He threw that ball 50 yards in the air, rolling to his left. Watch how quickly he gets his feet around and throw that ball. See that? I mean, when he gets that right leg so he has the ability to leverage and throw, man, that's a big chunk. That's a long throw.
You know, Saban told us, great athlete. You can tell there, great arm, but he can get rattled in the game. They're working on his game mechanics, his game management.
Like that first down pass.
Third down and 15. Coming back across to help out. Skyler Green up the middle at the 30. Green at the 15. Touchdown, LSU.
'67 yards, the parting of the secondary, the parting of the sea. Watch Green come back to the middle of the field with everybody coming back to help for him. I mean, LSU's offensive lineman got downfield, dominated. Arkansas's defense was hard, strong up the field. And you talk about, you know, managing the game. That was a play called that was to his asset. Underneath, he's successful there.
Corbella will try the extra point, and the kick is up and good. LSU strikes first. How about Skyler Green, a freshman, a true freshman? First touchdown as a Tiger.
Big one.
Hey, Wendy, I'd love a cold Frosty on the beach, but I live in Denver. Any ideas?
Well, how about we bring the beach and our new Wildberry Frosty Parfait right to you?
That is delicious.
These are really good strawberries.
Cool, creamy, and topped with only the freshest berries picked at the peak of the season. Or berry frosty shake.
This tastes like summer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'd love to hear from you too, because like these guys, you know when it's real.
A unique award-winning bed and breakfast located on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Butler Manor is next to an award-winning spa, great night spots and restaurants. Gather family and friends, host a party, or celebrate the wedding of your dreams. For the couples that want to run away, we have elopement packages. Book your wedding and reception now. Butler Manor offers you a place to relax, rejuvenate, and celebrate. Call today to let us customize a package for you. Book now.
Get your scrubs on.
Kick it.
5 times a week.
I've been stuck on 4 since red school. Hey.
Scrubs, the only medical show on television you can dance to.
I defy anyone not to shake their butt to it.
Scrubs, weeknights starting at midnight on KARZ 42.
They put the out of control in the OC.
I love Botox. People just don't grow old. Oh.
The bite into the Big Apple.
I want to kill. Attack. Wow.
And they turned up the heat in Hotlanta.
Fabulous.
Now, the Real Housewives are doing it in daytime.
Are the police involved? My life is out of control.
Drama doesn't get more real than this.
You should have come to me. It's gonna be war. Get over yourself.
The Real Housewives.
Weekdays at 9 on KARZ 42.
Skylar Green gets a lot of the credit here, but watch these offensive linemen get downfield at LSU. Not only do they get downfield, but they find people. I mean, this is a screen. Look at these guys getting down the field. Behind them is Green. Now, he parts the sea here. I mean, this is a tremendous coordinated effort between Green and that offensive line. I mean, that was speed, huge speed down the field.
Amazing. That was 3rd down and 15. 8 plays, 85 yards. 3:14 off the clock, and on that drive, Randall went underneath a lot of short stuff. 4 of 6. He got the big hit for 67 yards, 84 yards total on that drive for Randall.
And he's like, now the humbling effect, you know, go cover a kickoff.
Yeah, he's a special teams guy. That was only his 2nd catch as an LSU Tiger. Another good, strong kick out of the back of the end zone. No chance for a return. Arkansas down 7 will start at their own 20-yard line.
He didn't cover that kick as fast as he covered the field on that reception. I know that. What a way for LSU's offense and Randall to start. They got away with a couple of passes. The interception that was dropped was you talk about what would it have meant if Hamlin had intercepted that ball? It would have meant they didn't score that long touchdown.
Well, there was some talk prior to we didn't find out till about 20 minutes before kickoff. Was it going to be Rick Clausen, the redshirt freshman, or Randall? In fact, Saban told us he likes Randall off the bench because he's more calm. He can actually take the game in. Off to a fine start. Now, Arkansas with Matt Jones. Watch out. Big speed. Big man can turn the corner and steps out of bounds at the 35. And again, a great example of how elusive this guy is. In fact, LSU, in a complimentary way, Craig says, this guy's a freak.
Yeah, he is. But watch how LSU's defensive line, they all shifted to the right side, and they lost containment up top. They lost that containment, and it just shows you right there that Jones, number 9, had absolutely very little respect for number 56, Lawrence. He said, I'm just going to outrun you to the corner.
3 carries, 25 yards. This time, Talley try to make a cutback at the 37. He'll pick up 3. Clock under 6.5 minutes here. Opening quarter, Little Rock.
Well, if they had the big head and they were overconfident in Arkansas, they have been humbled, and they realize that there's a reason LSU's here today playing for the West title, right?
Exactly.
Or for a chance that they've already got to share that. They're trying to get over to Atlanta to play for the championship.
Talley goes out. Cobbs comes in at the tailback on 2nd down. Play action, rolling out Jones. Little wobbler. Did he get it? 2 officials. They looked at one another. Incomplete, out of bounds is the call. You can hear the displeasure from the crowd.
You know, did he have control, possession from behind? Now, when he hit the ground, it looked like he lost the ball. It popped up. But you saw the field judge coming in from behind. They have to work together. They look at each other, and both of them, one's looking for possession inbounds. The other one's, does he have possession?
3rd down and 8. Arkansas 2 of 3 so far on 3rd down opportunities from the shotgun. Coming near side, the pitch to the fullback, Pierce. Short of the 1st down at the 44. Randall Gay chased him down. Little misdirection by Arkansas.
Yeah, you know, Pierce just didn't have enough speed because it really was a nice, well-designed play offensively. He just didn't have enough speed to get the 1st down. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, Arkansas coming out throwing the football, really throwing the ball a lot. This is a team that's one of the best rushing teams in America.
Ranked number 10, 243 yards a game.
When you get 5 yards a clip, you know, there's a reason they're doing this, but they're going to have to settle in eventually and get their offensive linemen in the game. The longer that big O-line sits back and plays dancing mode with that defense, the harder it will be to get them into the game.
And Craig, you have to look at LSU's front. They've got 6'4", 295, 6'6", 320, 6'3", 290, 6'7", 295. It's a big bunch of beef to move around. 4th and inches. And back comes Matt Jones.
This is a decision that you make when you know that you've got a big offensive line and a running game that can be capable of handling this. Wouldn't do it on the road.
Your 2 tackles, Lacey and Andrews, over 300. He's trying to do a little hard count here, Craig. Who's going to little jump here?
I don't know. I wouldn't put my pumpkin pie on it. I know that.
Matt Jones under center, keeper off the right side, 1st down. So the gamble pays off.
Yeah, when you're 6'5" and about 255, you know, you go over there and you say this guy here, he's about 330 pounds, big Hurricane Andrews. You know, that's 330 pounds blocking for 250 coming behind you. That's a big man. That there. Can you imagine having to share Thanksgiving dinner with that?
Oh, no. You better get there early.
Man, I like to be kind of one of the bigger guys at the table, not a puny guy.
Only a sophomore, 6'5", 330. Cobbs dancing, still on his feet, gets a push from behind, and there's that 5 yards you're talking about.
On 1st down.
Jeremy Lawrence with the tackle.
Cobb's one of those guys that's had a little bit of an injury. He's been trying to get his way back into the game, get back into shape. A tremendous talent. They've got really good players here at Arkansas, and obviously that's why they do so well and they win a lot. But when you have that kind of depth in the running backfield, I mean, not many coaches have that luxury.
Cobb's actually from Little Rock, Fair High School. And shifting up on that defensive line, and flags go down at midfield. Here's Rocky Good.
Kind of a... That's a conflicting name, Rocky Good.
Check out the NCAA fan shop and get free shipping on the NCAA Classic Champion Collection. Just click on shop at CBSSportsline.com or on America Online. Enter keyword CBS Sportsline. Second down and 9, shotgun. Jones rolling. Steps, fires, incomplete at the 45-yard line. He wanted Birmingham to Corey Birmingham, incomplete. Jack Hunt, the free safety, on coverage.
I realize it's 2nd and 10, and that's a passing down for a lot of teams. But again, I go back to when you're averaging 5 yards a carry. I'm not so sure. I just don't go out and just pound these guys.
So far, Arkansas, 13 rushes for 64 yards. Do the math. You're right at 5 yards a pop. Right. That's 4.9. Jones in the passing department off to a slow start. 0 for 3. Talent. Trying to find a seam on the outside. Turned back. He'll lose yards. Back around the 43-yard line. Good pursuit by the strong safety, Luzerne.
Luzerne was over there. He was ready for the cutback. He was ready for the bounce. LSU's defense strung the play out, and they were at home. A good series by LSU's defense, being aided, in my opinion, by an Arkansas offense that's, you know, they haven't established an identity here. You know, am I going to run the ball? Am I going to throw the ball?
So Richie Butler will punt inside his own 30-yard line. Dominic Davis awaits. Good kick. Davis at the 18. Out of bounds at the 25. 39-yard kick with a 7-yard return. We'll come back to Little Rock. LSU up by 7.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style deep dish pizza in the world, you found it. Gusano's is your place for great food, pool, arcade, and more. We have the best specialty pizzas, appetizers, salads, sandwiches, and wraps. Create your own pie, handmade from scratch, lots of toppings to choose from, along with your not traditional red sauce pies. Sports fans can watch the backs or your favorite team on one of our many giant screen TVs. Gusano's has 6 locations: Little Rock, Bentonville, Bella Vista, Conway, Fayetteville, and Joplin.
Your life is an open book. At the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, you can take advantage of scholarship opportunities and acclaimed academics with undergraduate and graduate programs tailored to achieve your plans. Learn from dedicated faculty and be challenged to reach your full potential. Get involved in campus life with student activities that add value to your character and give distinction to your collegiate experience. Become a part of the Golden Lion story at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, where you'll be proud to be.
Let me tell you some of the reasons people get into trouble with credit cards. A job loss or salary cut, an unexpected expense, a divorce. As founder of Consolidated Credit, I understand that credit card problems are not about overspending. It's about emergencies and unexpected situations. There's a lot of ways to get into trouble with debt. There's only one trusted way to get out. Consolidated Credit.
Call Consolidated Credit now. 1-800-756-5173.
Did you know 9 out of 10 growing kids don't get the recommended amounts of whole grain and calcium? That's where their favorite cereals like Trix and Cocoa Puffs can help. General Mills Big G has the only leading line of kids cereals with at least 8 grams of whole grain and a good source of calcium. Look for the white check on the cereals they already love, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms. Help them grow up strong with General Mills Kids Cereals.
Matt Jones on the sideline. 3 minutes left, first quarter. LSU with the football in a 7-point lead. By the way, Craig, Marcus Randall doesn't look like he's having game management problems so far. 4 of 6 passing, 84 yards. He hit Skylar Green with the big 67-yarder. And so far, he's thrown to 3 different receivers. From the eye, 1st and 10 from the 25. Boy, tough running up front.
We watch a lot of football on film, in person, and when you get to a game where you see this much speed on the field, it really does tell you there's a different level. There's another level of football, and there are a lot of guys out on this field right now, both sides of the ball, who can run, and speed you just can't coach.
Well, everybody wants speed, don't they? That's how you become a top 20. From the shotgun. Tofield to the 31-yard line. Tonight on an all-new Late Show with Dave, don't miss the one and only Liza Minnelli. Then Dave opens up the CBS mailbag, always some fun. Plus an all-new Top 10. That's tonight on the Late Show on CBS, America's most watched network.
Lou Holtz and I, a few years ago, when we were doing the studio together, we went to dinner one night, and she was sitting at a table next to us. Well, Lou got upset because we said, hey, everybody was saying, there's Liza Minnelli. And he was like, hey, they may be saying, there's Lou Holtz.
5 wideouts. Incomplete. Reggie Robinson but good recovery by Lawrence Richardson, who just reached right over the right shoulder pad and knocked that ball away.
Yeah, you know, a big play by the secondary, and this is a secondary that is very talented, very good, reaching inside there, knocking the ball away. They've dropped one interception that really hurt them, because later on, 2 or 3 plays later, is when Green went the distance for a touchdown. This secondary has to step up, because at this point, Randall and that LSU offense have had success.
Donnie Jones will punt at his own 17-yard line. The left footer barely gets it away, but a beautiful kick. Birmingham at the 22. Birmingham with room at the 35-40. Birmingham to the 48-yard line. A 46-yard punt with a 24-yard return.
Oh, boy.
5 yards from the previous spot.
First down. Now, you talk about a turn
yeah.
of events there. Offsides on Arkansas here on the punt return, and I think he's lined up in the neutral zone up top, if anything. He was right there in the neutral zone, and he even jumped just a little bit, which explains a lot of why, the reason they almost blocked it. I can't believe they didn't block the punt.
Pressure on that kick, and Houston Nutt really pleading his case on the sideline.
Well, the eye in the sky don't lie, Coach. I believe you've done been caught.
There's a good look at Houston Nutt. 5 years with Arkansas. He grew up here in Little Rock, went to Central High School, quarterback at Arkansas. Frank Broyles and Lou Holtz, your old buddy, then transferred on to Oklahoma State. Says it's good to be back home. 1st and 10, another flag down. Far side of the field. Tofield took it, picked up 5, but hold on, flag on the far side.
LSU point like it's going against Arkansas again.
Offside against the defense. Penalty 5 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
Well, somebody needs to figure out what neutral zones are and stop listening to snap counts and everything else. Look at the ball. 1st and 5.
Yeah. Craig, you've been in that huddle before at this level. I tell you, 1st and 5 is just a freebie, isn't it?
If you're on the road, you need it.
3 penalty flags, 15 yards thrown against Arkansas here in the opening quarter. Boy, what a shot. Caleb Miller, the outside backer, made the hit on Tofield. Last year, Tofield, by the way, had a huge game against Arkansas, Craig. 173 yards, 3 touchdowns. They want to get the ball back into the hands of LeBrandon Tofield, only a junior out of Independence, Louisiana.
When you talk about him and Dominic Davis back there, you've got, like Arkansas, you have a deep, talented backfield.
2nd down, 5 from the eye. Play action. Randall strong arms it. Nobody there. Had a wide receiver take a fall back around the 40-yard line. That was Joseph Adai, a redshirt freshman out of Houston.
You know, that was one of those plays where they're just a lot of guys that went deep, and there's nothing wrong with that, but watch how they flood the secondary, and then when they get down there deep, look underneath. Look underneath. There's really nothing in this area right here. There's nothing underneath. Backs draining out, leaking late. That's where I'd throw the football. Get everybody deep if you're going to do that. Run those red jerseys out of there and then drop it off.
14 ticks left on the opening quarter clock. Shotgun, Randall. Near side, complete. Myers made the reception, knocked down by Richardson. That brings up 4th and 1, and the final seconds tick away here in the opening quarter.
How about that? Arkansas's defense, it's 1st and 5. They rear their necks up there, and they hold them.
That ends the first quarter. 7-0 LSU. We'll return to Little Rock right after this message and a word from your local station.
Your comfort. Your choice. Your taste. Come Come relax at Ablution Day Spa on beautiful Lake Hamilton. We have packages for couples or any occasion and treatments you can't find anywhere else. Ablution Day Spa, created with you in mind.
To give 300. Attention cattle and horse farmers, real estate investors, hunting properties. 5 farms totaling 1,450 acres, 2 in northwest Arkansas and 3 in northeast Oklahoma. Offered in tracts 35 to 200 acres. Improved pasture, timberlands, excellent hunting, and a 50,000 square foot indoor horse arena. Every piece selling regardless of price to the highest bidder. Friday, August 5th and Saturday, August 6th. .com for more information.
Sold it to me. Hey, Wendy, I'd love a cold Frosty on the beach, but I live in Denver. Any ideas?
Well, how about we bring the beach and our new Wild Berry Frosty Parfait right to you?
That is delicious. These are really good strawberries.
Cool, creamy, and topped with only the freshest berries picked at the peak of the season. Or shake it up with Wendy's new Wild Berry Frosty Shake.
This tastes like summer.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We'd love to hear from you, too. Because like these guys, you know when it's real.
It's time to visit my parents at Arkansas Marine, where boating is always in season. At Arkansas Marine, we have hunting, fishing, and pontoons by G3. Plus, our line of skeeter boats can't be beat. Arkansas Marine has been family-owned and operated for 20 years. Our incredible sales and service prove it. The service techs are Yamaha factory trained, and we do in-house financing. Arkansas has the best lakes around, so why not visit us at Arkansas Marine? We sell fun on the water.
Something to think about. LSU 18-2 when leading after the first quarter under Nick Saban. And Craig, how about this season? They're 5-0. They're perfect when they have the lead after the first 15 minutes. Donnie Jones will punt for the Tigers on 4th and 1. But Corey Birmingham awaits at the 15-yard line. Flags are down.
There's a flag on the play.
LSU having troubles up front, aren't they?
Ball start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
It comes to punt coverage.
Down.
Arkansas must have seen something in their film study because they're fairly aggressive up front.
Yeah.
Left side, yeah.
Jack Hunt.
Number 8.
Little hitch. To push it back 5. We'll do it again. Jones at his own 26. Good kick.
Good protection, too.
Birmingham at the 13. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here. I see a flag at the 15-yard line. Good pursuit by the punt team. Did they give him enough?
2 yards, yeah.
Yeah, give him enough area to catch that, to make a try for the punt.
That halo rule. Right. Man, when it comes to punt return, game bogs down.
Interference against the kicking team. The penalty, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It is a first down.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get out of the way. He misjudged it on his coverage.
Got to give him room. Looks like a yard and a half.
That's what I'm saying. That looked like 2 yards to me.
You've seen some of the quality work all over the state. Now see how Reynolds Construction Company can help you with all your commercial roofing needs. Reynolds Construction does it all, from schools to hospitals and all commercial facilities. As Arkansas's longest-standing Duralast contractor, your roof will be installed with a product that sets the standard for quality and truly is the world's best roof.
Let us be your one-stop shop for everything on top.
Reynolds Construction. Call us today.
Get your scrubs on.
Kick it.
5 times a week.
I've been stuck on 4 since red school. Hey.
Scrubs, the only medical show on television you can dance to.
I defy anyone not to shake their butt to it.
Scrubs, weeknights starting at midnight on KARZ 42.
There exists in nature a force unlike any other. More frightening than a hurricane.
Oh, God.
More terrifying than a tornado. More menacing than an earthquake.
Everybody panic!
She's Roseanne,
The magic that is me.
domestic goddess. Threat to man.
You want to fool around?
Mother of all Connors.
You want a cigarette with that?
Be prepared for Roseanne.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42.
It's the new Miracle All-Laugh Diet on the King of Queens.
No carbs, no sugar, no boobies.
Just watch every day and the pounds will melt away. Look and feel better in no time.
I want pizza!
And it's 100% natural.
Long story short, I've invented the shirt plate.
The All-Laugh Diet, only on the King of Queens.
Cottage cheese, garden burgers, all untouched. Why do I even bother buying this stuff?
That's what I've been saying.
King of Queens, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block, weekdays starting at 3 on KARZ 42.
LSU leads Arkansas by 7. Craig Bullerjack, Craig James, Andre Ware back here in Little Rock. What surprises you in this first 15 minutes we saw?
The composure of Randall, the way that LSU's offense was able to come out and handle this raucous crowd. I mean, this crowd was into it. Randall's a guy they worried about, thought about maybe starting him on the bench and then bringing him in. But he came out, he's made some nice throws underneath, which gave him some confidence early on. And the other thing that has struck me, I know Arkansas has rushed the ball 14 times, but I feel like they have the ability to just pound them every time on the ground.
0 for 3 passing, play action. Jones connects, Smith. Cut it back inside, knocked down at the 36.
A lot of composure this time Jones has, lots of time. And he gets to the pocket, gets out here on the outside. There's the fear in LSU's defense of having to support him running the football also. So this is a double setup here. He can throw it down the field, but once they start staying back, he's going to run the ball. We've seen him run. He's an efficient, better than efficient runner. He's a good running quarterback.
A pickup of 11. Here comes Talley. Keeps those legs churning to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 4. Fred Talley, the 4th all-time rusher to Arkansas. Came in today with 2,459 yards. So far today, 7 carries for 21.
Out of Longview, Texas. 5'9", 188. Buck 88. Hard to find him.
Talley goes out. Cobbs comes in at the tailback spot on 2nd down at the 40-yard line. Cobbs gets the carry off the right side. Close to the 1st down. Good second effort. Cobbs will be very close. He needed to get to the 46. They're going to spot him at the 40. Now they bring, oh, look at that spot. They actually bring it back across the 45 at the 44.5.
Hey, partner, you're in the same rhythm with the crowd there. What, did they influence your call or what?
Come on now, from our angle, did it not look like about a 45.5-yard spot?
Yes, I'm with you on this one, okay? I'm with you, darling.
3rd down and 1. They go with power. Pierce. They're going to mark him short. Now, that's where they had him last time, at about the 45.5. That's going to bring up 4th down and inches. Marcus Spears, number 84, the left end, with the stop.
Big Nathan Ball, 79, already telling the sidelines, let's go for it.
Going to bring the sticks out.
I thought that was a good spot that time. You?
No argument.
Yeah. LSU's defense really going east and west. They're pretty darn good at it. Now they got a lot of people up in the box, and I'm sure that's why they've been throwing the ball occasionally with it. But I think Houston Nutt, he's already done it one time.
Yeah.
Going for it on 4th down.
Been here once. He'll try it again. 4th and inches. 12:39 left before halftime and down a touchdown.
You know, the beauty for Arkansas, what they have for them, and really what the challenge is at LSU, is Jones on the outside. If he fakes the ball and runs a boot to the outside, somebody better be at home for it. And so that takes 1 or 2 guys away from the pursuit back inside.
Again, Arkansas,
here's what I'm talking
they're going to pack it tight. Yep. Keeper rolls, turns his back. He just kind of lays out for the first down. So 2 for 2 on 4th and inches today.
And with the same side there, that's just a lot of meat, a lot of muscle going forward. And that's a victory. They believe they can do that. They've shown it twice now. They can do it every time.
Arkansas offensively, Craig, almost 380 yards of offense per game, and they can put the points up in a hurry. They're averaging just over 30 points a ball game. 3 wide receivers. Jones throws, man coverage, no flag, incomplete. He wanted the tight end, Jason Peters, and he's a big target at 6'5", folks. 315 pounds out of Queen City, Texas.
And the king out of Queen City did a little out and up. And they stuck with him. That's a big man. I've really enjoyed it. I've looked forward to seeing how he plays the game. I mean, there are not many tight ends that you ever see at 315 pounds, 6'5", and that's a huge guy. He's only a sophomore, and it tells you they must believe he can run the ball, run a little bit, because that was an out and up move that he ran right there.
Arkansas's attack to this point dominating on the ground, but now hit their 19th carry, and Fred Talley scoots his way past midfield to around the 47-yard line. Brady James, the leader of that James game, team captain with the tackle.
Number 80, Jason Peters, that time he came down inside on a linebacker level, smoked somebody at 315. How'd you like to have that as a linebacker? Knowing going in this game that you might get cracked back on by Jason Peters. I'd eat less on Thanksgiving Day.
3 wideouts near side. Talley to the far sideline. First down and more. Took a shot at the 43 and fell down to the 41. Cameron Vaughn with the hit. You know, Talley wears that number 20 because of a guy who kind of in that same stature of Fred Talley. Barry Sanders wore number 20, don't forget.
Reminds me a little bit more of a Warwick Dunn, though, when you watch him run.
He's a scat back, no doubt. 5'9", only 188 out of Longview, Texas. But his per carry average is amazing, 6.1. Up the middle, Howard. Howard with more power than Talley. The area is at 220, a redshirt freshman.
It doesn't take a big hole here for these running backs at Arkansas, but you see that just the slither, just staying on your guy. There's a crease there, and that's why it's so important if you're an offensive lineman to be around him like a little gnat. Don't give up on your man. 92
yards on the ground so far for Arkansas, and they pick up more. First down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Methodical drive here being put together by the Razorbacks.
Vaughn and James on the tackle.
That's the word that I was looking for. I just wasn't quite smart enough to come up with methodical. I appreciate you.
That's why you hang with me.
That's why I'm with you, man. Methodical. That's what I've been expecting from this offense. Just that methodical, drive it at you, come at you.
Another first down. Just inside the 30-yard line of LSU. From the eye, 2 wideouts near side. Option, keeper, quarterback. He slips and slides. Matt Jones. And flags are down.
They're getting the respect in the middle now, and that LSU defense caving inside.
Face mask, 5 yards against the defense. Be administered from the end of the run, 5 yards. Still be first down.
5 yards at the end of the play here, but watch this defense collapse to the inside on the fake. Everybody's on the inside. Jones has the outside. There's your face mask. There it is, right there at the end. That is a 5-yard variety.
Brady James, the middle linebacker. Brady James, you know what? He could have gone on to the National Football League, but decided to hang on, play his senior year. Well, this crowd is now starting to come alive. Down 7. Arkansas now on the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Strong run by Howard to the 15. James again. So they are attacking the heart and soul of the Tiger defense.
At number 11, Snake Eyes, Brady James. He's got to get more active. I've been watching him. He's just not getting to the line of scrimmage. His style is to kind of look, read, then react. But the reacting's on him right now. He's not getting after the ball carriers. That's why they're getting that 5 yards up the middle.
Well, he's been active all year long. He's made some good reads. 129 total tackles on the season. That's about an average of nearly 12 a game. 2nd down. Razorbacks stay on the ground. Punishing attack right now. Howard with 3 more to the 12.
And, you know, that time James got popped pretty darn good, but at least he got the ball carrier to go back to the inside. He goes to the outside. Guard hits him, knocks him. At least he pushes the guy back, the ball carrier back to the middle. That was an effective play for him. It's the carries that are going tackle to tackle. That's where LSU's having problems.
Yeah, Dan Doty, the center, able to make contact with Brady James. 14th play of this drive. 11 rush, 2 pass so far. Look at the dance. Nearly broke it was Howard from the outside. Dropped by Lazerne, the strong safety, number 36.
And I think he'd like to have this one back one more time to run. Watch A.D. Peters come down inside. Look at the legs. Look at the push. Look at the push. Look at to the lane to the outside. He's almost there. He's almost there, just on his feet. But this is the lane is there. Howard just missed it. Just lost his feet because that was great blocking.
14 plays, gobbled up over 6 minutes off the clock. Inside the red zone, 50 opportunities for Arkansas. They've had 24 touchdowns, 13 field goals. Breaks the tackle is Howard. Well, the guys in white pursue. Maybe a yard loss back to the 11-yard line. Cameron Vaughn making the stop.
Go back to what we talked about earlier in the game, where Arkansas, the top team in the nation in takeaways. I mean, this team here just doesn't give it up. And when you have long drives like this, that LSU defense is bound to be getting tired.
You know, Craig, a lot of times fans will say, boy, I love those long drives. It does chew clock. But don't you have more opportunity to turn it over when you're going 15, 16 plays down the field?
When you got Ragnar's carrying the ball, you do. These are the homes.
2nd down, little play action. Pressure from the corner. Jones inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Lavallee, Chad Lavallee, the right tackle, made the tackle on Jones.
Yeah, this time here, number 80, Jason Peters, he misses his block. And everything kind of fell apart once that happened. Jones had to improvise, had to move around, tried to make an adjustment, but you got to stay aggressive over there. It's a tough position on the end of the line of scrimmage. When you're 315 pounds, you got to move your feet.
3rd down and goal, under 7 minutes left in a fast-moving first half of football. From the eye, Jones looking, now backs up. Throws, intercepted. Intercepted. Corey Webster. And Craig, that marks the 25th consecutive game that LSU's D has now forced a turnover.
Well, boy, this is a brain cramp big time here. Jones trying to buy a little more time. If you're going to throw this ball, you got to throw it far enough to get it all the way to the very end of the end zone. Not a smart play at all.
7th pick for Webster. CBS Sports coverage of the Home Depot SEC on CBS will continue after this word from your local station.
Are concerns with your business keeping you awake at night? DeVore Group provides small to mid-sized businesses with cost-effective, high-quality management consulting. DeVore Group Consulting, Arkansans serving Arkansas.
I'm Parker DeVore. Call us today and let's do business better.
A unique award-winning bed and breakfast located on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Butler Manor is next to an award-winning spa, great night spots and restaurants. Gather family and friends, host a party, or celebrate the wedding of your dreams. For the couples that want to run away, we have elopement packages. Book your wedding and reception now. Butler Manor offers you a place to relax, rejuvenate, and celebrate. Call today to let us customize a package for you. Book now.
Give 300. Thank you.
Attention cattle and horse farmers, real estate investors, hunting properties. 5 farms totaling 1,450 acres, 2 in northwest Arkansas and 3 in northeast Oklahoma. Offered in tracts 35 to 200 acres. Improved pasture, timberlands, excellent honey, and a 50,000 square foot indoor horse arena. Every piece selling regardless of price to the highest bidder, Friday, August 5th and Saturday, August 6th. Go to the web at wilsonauctioneers.com for more information.
Sold it to me.
Buy the best furniture in America and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture in Benton. 48 months interest-free or sales tax paid on Lazy Boy, Paula Deen, and Broyhill Furniture. 48 months to pay or sales tax paid on Tempur-Pedic and Simmons mattresses and stressless furniture. Buy the best brands and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months to pay interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture, next to Walmart in Benton, open till 7. This offer's good for a limited time only.
Parker helped me with organizational skills for all the technological things that I didn't handle too well. You want somebody that you feel comfortable with and that you can talk to, because you're turning over a lot of sensitive information.
I'm Parker DeVore. Call us today and let's do business better.
Well, that 17-play drive, that LSU defense came up big on that. 14 rushes, 3 pass plays, 17 plays, like you just said. Craig, you just said it. Don't teams normally turn it over when you have a long drive like that? You jinxed them. You got them.
17 plays. They controlled the clock, but yet no points. Down by 7, LSU with the football. Carey, the running back, picks up a couple to the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. Let's take you back to the first quarter. And Craig, the lone score.
A little screen in the middle of the field here. Skylar Green catches it 67 yards later. It's a touchdown, and that shocked the Arkansas crowd. And Randall had a lot of confidence early on because of the underneath passing game. It just kind of gave him confidence to get his ball game going and not be afraid to throw the ball. Hamlin did miss an interception, though, for Arkansas secondary 2 plays before that touchdown.
First career touchdown for Green and the 6th touchdown toss of the year by Randall. Not much, maybe a yard to the 23. Carey again, the ball carrier.
That last drive, 8 minutes plus by Arkansas's offense, really, it helps his defense. Arkansas's defense is fresh. They're out there, and it hurts that offense. LSU and Randall and those guys sitting over on the sidelines that long. That's terrible. Did you like to sit over that long when you're...
No.
Did you play offense?
No.
You're a defensive guy?
A little bit of both.
A little bit?
I wanted to be on the field. I don't care if it was 24/7.
I like my cup of water.
LSU 2 of 4 on 3rd downs. 3 wideouts near side, a total of 5. They really spread the field. Randall steps up, throws, had it, then dropped it, incomplete. Dominic Davis. That brings up 4th down for LSU. And it stops the clock with 5:12 left.
Very nice series by Arkansas's defense on 1st and 2nd down. And again, LSU's offense, an offense that had some rhythm in this game early on. It's been on the bench for a long time, and guarantee you they're cold.
Donnie Jones, his first punt, traveled 47 yards. On the run, coming right at you, Birmingham. Still on his feet, dances out of a tackle. Hard running to the 46-yard line. Good field position for Arkansas when we come back. Look at that, go Hogs. 7-0 LSU.
You've seen some of the quality work all over the state. Now see how Reynolds Construction Company can help you with all your commercial roofing needs. Reynolds Construction does it all, from schools to hospitals and all commercial facilities. As Arkansas's longest-standing Duralast contractor, your roof will be installed with a product that sets the standard for quality and truly is the world's best roof.
Let us be your one-stop shop for everything on top.
Reynolds Construction. Call us today.
Hanging plants and flowers make your home feel so welcoming, but they wither and dry without water and care. The problem is getting up there.
Oh, no!
What you need is the Easy Reach Plant Pulley. It's the quick and clean way to care for all your hanging plants. Easy Reach lets you lower and raise plants with just a gentle touch. Now when it's time to water, simply pull down the basket and Easy Reach holds the plant securely in place. Then push it back up when you're done. The secret is the ratcheting pulley inside that locks tight right where you need it. Then smoothly retracts when you're finished. Easy Reach clips onto any hook and accommodates every standard basket hanger. Indoors or out, there's so many ways Easy Reach can help you out. Order your Easy Reach plant pulley today. We'll send you not one, but two for just $10. But hang on, order right now and we'll double the offer. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's 4 Easy Reach plant pulleys, an incredible value for just $10. Call or log on now.
They're men of action.
What is all of this stuff for? I'm going to war, baby!
They're men of courage.
There's a rat in here.
They're the men of pain.
Let the games begin. Did it hurt? Did that hurt?
Delivering the laughs.
It's for man zone. You don't get no manlier than that.
5 nights a week.
This the best day of my life.
Tyler Perry's House of Pain.
Part of the Big Fat Comedy Block. Weekdays starting at 3 on KARZ 42.
LSU leads Arkansas by 7 here in Little Rock. And now let's take a look at our SEC Sonic moment. The date was Halloween night, 1959. Nation's #1 ranked team, the LSU Tigers, trailing third-ranked Ole Miss Rebels 3-0 late fourth quarter. Guess who? Billy Cannon ran this punt back 89 yards for the winning touchdown, giving the Tigers victory and all but assuring himself the 1959 Heisman Trophy.
Camera guy couldn't even keep up with him, could he?
7-3 that final.
It's 1st and 10 for Arkansas.
Arkansas, good field position, Craig, 4:48 left. You stay on the ground, you mix it up more. What do you do?
Keep running the ball.
From the eye, play action. Jones on the roll, looks right, now left. Pulled down from behind, throws incomplete.
That Jones pass intended for George Wilson, incomplete.
Jack Hunt was riding the back of Wilson. The crowd wanted flags, no flag.
You know what? This play action pass, linebackers, everybody's tight now for LSU, but it has to happen a lot sooner. Wilson keeps moving across the field, 88. And you know, Jones has to be a lot smarter and realize when to throw it, when not to throw it. He just got in trouble with the interception in the end zone. That's throwing the ball up for grabs 2 times in a row.
Marquise Hill putting the pressure on Jones. He's now 1 of 7, 11 yards and a pick. Tally, maybe a yard. Let's go downstairs and say hi to Andre Ware. Andre?
Guys, I know you've been talking a lot about Arkansas running the football, but there's a direct correlation in the performance of Matt Jones in this offense. In victories, out of 11 games in victories, in 8 of them, he's had 13 touchdown passes, 1 interception. In losses, in 3 losses, one touchdown pass, 3 interceptions. So stay tuned for that. His performance is based on how this Arkansas team will play today.
Well, 1 of 7 is pretty slow start and not making good decisions on his last couple of chances.
Option. Wanted to pitch outside, drop for a loss. See, that's a great way to, again, teach this game of staying in your lane, staying home. And he's dropped for a yard loss back around the 48-yard line. Jack Hunt having a nice first half for LSU. So the good field position, Arkansas can't take advantage.
No, I like the creative style of what they're thinking about, like on that option right there, and trying to get the ball to the corners and using Jones's legs. But like Andre Ware just told us here, the success, a lot of it happens with what he does with his arm. And right now, he's just not taking advantage of the opportunities.
Butler skies it high. Fair catch inside the 10 by Davis at the 8-yard line. 37-yard boot. We'll take a break. LSU by 7.
Hey, Wendy. I'd love a cold Frosty on the beach, but I live in Denver. Any ideas?
Well, how about we bring the beach and our new Wildberry Frosty Parfait right to you?
That is delicious. These are really good strawberries.
Cool, creamy, and topped with only the freshest berries picked at the peak of the season. Or shake it up with Wendy's new Wildberry Frosty Shake.
This tastes like summer.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We'd love to hear from you, too. Because like these guys, you know when it's real.
Your comfort. Your choice. Your taste. Come relax at Ablution Day Spa on beautiful Lake Hamilton. We have packages for couples for any occasion and treatments you can't find anywhere else. Ablution Day Spa, created with you in mind.
There's a better job out there. We can help you find it. We offer resume assistance, interviewing tips, job opportunities, and career assessments. Go to arjoblink.com or call toll-free 855-225-4440. Arkansas Workforce Centers, bringing people and jobs together.
The brain. It's a marvelous wonder. But sometimes things go wrong. A disconnect somewhere. A tumor. The options are numerous. The treatments are complicated. It takes a neurosciences team, neurologists, neurosurgeons, oncologists, and other specialties working together, along with modern technology like the state's only Gamma knife. Only at UAMS will you find team treatment for brain problems. UAMS, where medicine lives.
This drive will start on the LSU 10-yard line. 3:18 left before the half. Tigers with a 7-0 lead. They struck early in the first quarter. 67-yard touchdown by Skylar Green. Randall tucks and runs. Gets back to the line of scrimmage at the 10. Arian Dixon, the nose guard, a sophomore. Big number 92 with the tackle.
Both of these defenses are playing a good game today. And Arkansas, their front line showing a lot of quickness and savvy, too. They've been bouncing around in there. I've watched the tackles. At times, they're doing crossing stunts. So they're trying to keep LSU's offensive line off balance.
Second down and 10. Quick throw near sideline. Pitch and catch. That's Reggie Robinson. Eddie Jackson made the tackle. Check that was Clayton. Michael Clayton had 44 receptions before today's game. There's a timeout, and we'll step aside. 2:33 left before halftime. LSU by 7. And coming up on the Gateway halftime report, stick around. Tim Brando, Spencer Tillman will get you caught up on all the scores and highlights, and they will talk live with Georgia head coach Mark Richt. What do you think, Craig? You think he's doing a little scouting for the SEC title game next Saturday? I bet he is. That's all coming up on the Gateway halftime report.
You better be getting ready for that next ball game, too.
3rd down and 5. 4 wideouts. To the 20, maybe the 21. That's going to be a first down. Clayton with a tough catch in traffic.
One of the best 3rd down reception guys that you'll find in America. He is dependable. They go to him on 3rd down. It's either a first down or a lot of times he'll get a touchdown. That's just tremendous focus and concentration on his part, and a good throw there by Randall.
He was a freshman all-SEC pick a year ago, had 47 catches, and it was a great compliment to Josh Reed. To the 23-yard line. Clark Moore with the tackle on Davis.
Arkansas's defensive line is controlling this game. The success LSU has been to the outside with a short throw. The big 67-yard touchdown to Green on a screen. A little quick underneath throw there. And they're trying to move the chains with his arm to the outside.
You know how good is this D? Last 5 opponents, they've only allowed 64 points, and they forced 18 turnovers. Picking his way through traffic, breaks a tackle. Davis, good, strong running. Another first down for LSU. Under 1.5 to go. You look at the timeouts. LSU, all 3 remaining. Arkansas with 2.
Playing in the SEC, a lot of times you'll see these backs that they get hit and they go down, but not Davis. Watch, nobody gets to his legs. And that defense you just praised, Craig, talking about the numbers and how they're shutting people down, they have done it by getting to ball carriers' legs and not allowing guys to run for yards after contact.
From the shotgun, Randall had a little trouble with the snap. Heads to the sideline to stop the clock. Smart play. You know, the sophomore, you can see learning every snap. Nick Saban has to like at least the development and also the way he's managed this game to this point.
Not making mistakes. Matt Jones is a guy who's made mistakes. And the one interception he threw into the end zone certainly qualifies as a big mental mistake that he should not have done there. And but you're right, Randall, rather than having to come off the bench, they just put him in the game. I always agreed with that. Why, if you like the guy, put him in the game.
7 of 12 in this first half for 98 yards. Got 67 of it on that touchdown toss to Skylar Green. Davis in trouble, reverses his field, has a blocker, stumbles to the 45. First down, the drive continues with a minute left.
And the umpire this time kind of helps out a little bit here. There's your umpire in the middle of the field. But Davis, you talk about dancing around. This is a quick guy. I mean, that's Randall down the field. There's just a lot of things going on. But that Davis with those legs, he's moving.
LSU empties the backfield, 5 wideouts. Flips hard, near side, on a knee is Myers. And now they're going to whistle for a timeout. There's Nick Saban. Timeout. LSU by 7.
If you've been searching for the best Chicago-style deep dish pizza in the world, you found it. Gusano's is your place for great food, pool, arcade, and more. We have the best specialty pizzas, appetizers, salads, sandwiches, and wraps. Create your own pie, handmade from scratch, lots of toppings to choose from, along with your not traditional red sauce pies. Sports fans can watch the Razorbacks or your favorite team on one of our many giant screen TVs. Gusano's has 6 locations: Little Rock, Bentonville, Bella Vista, Conway, Fayetteville, and Joplin.
It's time to visit my parents at Arkansas Marine, where boating is always in season. At Arkansas Marine, we have hunting, fishing, and pontoons by G3, plus our line of skeeter boats can't be beat. Arkansas Marine has been family-owned and operated for 20 years. Our incredible sales and service prove it. The service techs are Yamaha factory trained, and we do in-house financing. Arkansas has the best lakes around, so why not visit us at Arkansas Marine? We sell fun on the water.
300 now, 310. 117 now, the last call.
At auction tonight here in Hot Springs on 17 condo units.
180 for 315,000.
They ended up selling much better than we anticipated.
Now 760.
Very good sale, prepared A1.
185.
Joe Wilson's group did a great job for us. We'll hire him again at any time.
200. 200 out of the middle of 200. How can you go wrong?
This is ArkansasMatters.biz on the go. It's like a phone book, a coupon book, newspaper classifieds, completely local, all wrapped up in the palm of your hand. ArkansasMatters.biz on your computer, on your smartphone, on the go. It's what you're looking for. This is ArkansasMatters.biz on the go. It's like a phone book, a coupon book, newspaper classifieds, completely local, all wrapped up in the palm of your hand. ArkansasMatters.biz on your computer, on your smartphone, on the go. It's what you're looking for.
LSU by 7. The winner here wins a trip to Atlanta for the SEC title against Georgia. Randall throws, caught, and stops the clock was Skylar Green. Well, this freshman, when they've gone to him in critical situations, he has delivered.
Yeah, I mean, what a really nice job of Green and Randall. Though Randall, what he sees is number 6, Hamlin, come up. You see 6 right there? He had committed to go back towards the run. He thought Randall was going to run. As soon as Randall saw Hamlin move up to support, he threw the ball outside.
2 grabs for 76 yards. That's a first down from the 43 movement. And, that's a little barrel roll.
Oh. Don't you like to barrel roll forward, though?
Yeah, you do. That was Ben Wilkerson who just, he did a little backflip. Was that Aaron Dixon, 92?
Offsides, defense. Penalties 5 yards.
Now Dixon.
I always tell the kids that I'm coaching, if you're going to go ahead and hit somebody, make it look good. I mean, at least he had his head up. See, I would, you know.
That's a 9-9 on the backflip.
How about a 9-9 on the Richter scale when his fanny hit the ground?
That brings up 1st and 5. Penalties even now 4 apiece as Randall pedals back with protection. Throws, caught, A flag, however, down in the backfield. They'll mark it at the 21, but a flag at the 45. And it looks like it's going to go, yeah, holding against LSU.
Sometimes you win when you lose, though. And Randall that time, a 17-yard gain. That was a nice strike. I mean, it's a little dangerous. He's got to throw it a little bit sooner, but he's going to get picked up. But, man, you talk about a guy that's stepping up and throwing the ball.
Holding on the offense. The penalty's 10 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
Left side of your frame here. Let's see if we can pick up where the holding. 76. I don't know. I didn't see it. Those guys don't miss many, though. That referee back there, he sees a whole lot.
Now, Nick Saban, hey, I didn't see it. Timeout on 1st and 15. Randall doesn't see it. Now they get the timeout called. Boy, he's hot. Oh, he's hot.
Man, oh, man.
Tzatziki's. If you've eaten here, you know how good it is. If you haven't, just listen to how good it sounds. And it tastes better than it looks. At Tzatziki's, whether it's lunch, a night out, or dinner for 4, come see us.
Well, it's been a great 2 years here at Tzatziki's. We're still keeping it fresh, casual, and delicious. We're the Keep Boys. We guarantee it. Opa!
Arkansas Sports Nation, sponsored by Reynolds Construction.
Buy the best furniture in America and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture in Benton. 48 months interest-free or sales tax paid on Lazy Boy, Paula Deen, and Broyhill Furniture. 48 months to pay or sales tax paid on Tempur-Pedic and Simmons mattresses and stressless furniture. Buy the best brands and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months to pay interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture, next to Walmart in Benton, open till 7. This offer's good for a limited time only.
Need to sell something? Post an ad in the classified section of ArkansasMatters.biz. It's easy and free. Sign up, select a category, enter your information, and you're done. Buying and selling has never been easier at ArkansasMatters.biz.
Mo here from Mo's Southwest Grill, inviting you to stop by and enjoy the biggest, freshest plate of food this side of the Rio Grande. We prepare your food right in front of your eyes with nothing but the freshest ingredients. Burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, salads, and more. Loaded up with fajita steak, grilled chicken, or ground beef. Plus, you're always going to get free chips and salsa with every meal. And we love the little Mo's, too. Fun, classic music, and fresh food.
Welcome to Mo's. 4 great locations in Central Arkansas.
Weeknights, 7 p.m. High school, college, the day's biggest stories in sports in one show. Arkansas Sports Nation. Weeknights, 7 p.m.
Welcome back, War Memorial Stadium. LSU 7-0. He's trying to call the timeout, Craig, and Randall, who's had some problems with game management. And look at that. Oh, boy, he's hot.
You know what, though? Houston Nutt has to match that intensity over there because right now his guys aren't getting it done. Saban's trying to get his guys and his troops down the field and play smart.
1st and 15, 16 seconds left. LSU with 1 timeout. They're going to go come back. That was the one they scored on. Yes. Green on the comebacker. It's on the deck. Who's got it? LSU at the 32-yard line. And the Tigers on the sideline barking for that final timeout.
You're right. It is the screen. It's the one they scored 67 yards on earlier in the game. And this time Green meets a wall. It's like a dove bouncing off a wall. He's flown into a building somewhere. He went the other direction. The ball kept going north.
A timeout. The final one burned by LSU. 5 ticks left.
The Natural Bridge of Arkansas Real Estate Auction. Friday, July 22nd, 10 a.m. 101 scenic acres located along Highway 65 outside of Clinton, Arkansas. One of the finest tourist attractions in the Ozarks. 2 100-year cabins housing a gift shop, museum, and a moonshine still. A truly unique and one-of-a-kind piece of property, and it all sells regardless of price to the highest bidder. WilsonAuctioneers.com for more information. Sold it! Sold it! Sold it!
It's time to visit my parents at Arkansas Marine, where boating is always in season. At Arkansas Marine, we have hunting, fishing, and pontoons by G3, plus our line of skier boats can't be beat. Arkansas Marine has been family owned and operated for 20 years. Our incredible sales and service prove it. The service techs are Yamaha factory trained, and we do in-house financing. Arkansas has the best lakes around, so why not visit us at Arkansas Marine? We sell fun on the water.
Nick Saban has chosen to go with John Corbello, 49 yards. He's hit one earlier this season, has distance. It's good!
You had the right word, distance. Man, he booted that thing.
49 yards, Corbello with 5 ticks on the first half clock. Last time Arkansas was shut out in the first half, Craig, the 2002 Cotton Bowl against Oklahoma.
A lot of composure here. Nice snap, nice hold. Excellent. What a great kick there. And those extra 3 points mean a bunch to this LSU Tiger team going in.
Bab, hi. Looking good. You've lost some weight.
Thanks, you noticed. You know, these clothes are too big now, so I'm donating them. Not going back there again.
Good for you. How'd you do it?
Eating right, whole grain.
Whole grain?
Whole grain.
People who choose more whole grain tend to weigh less than those who don't. Multigrain Cheerios has 5 whole grains and 110 lightly sweetened calories per serving. More grains, less you. Multigrain Cheerios.
Weeknights on KARZ 42.
Yep.
Arkansas Sports Nation.
It's Arkansas sports coverage like you've never seen.
High school, college, the day's biggest stories in sports, wrapped up in one show. Join the movement. Join the nation. Arkansas Sports Nation. Weeknights, 7 p.m. Only on KARZ 42. For more, go to arkansasmatters.com.
Let's go just moments away from the start of the third quarter. LSU leading Arkansas 10-0. And just moments ago, Andre Ware caught up with Houston Nutt.
Coach, it's a tough first half for you. You seem to move the ball early in the second quarter, but just couldn't cash it in. What'd you tell your kids at halftime?
Just keep playing. They're playing hard. Defense is playing good. We're giving up one big play. We had a 16, 17 play drive. You just got to come up with points right there. We know better than that. Just take care of the ball. I think we'll be all right.
Craig Bullerjack, Craig James, 10-0 at the half. LSU on the road. Let's take a look at some early highlights because this game started in the first quarter. Big play by LSU as Skylar Green, a young freshman, goes 67 yards.
Yeah, that LSU offensive line got out front and they cleared the way. It was man on man, and then Green just outraced everybody. Arkansas, the big drive that they had, 17-play drive, ends with an interception. And this is a group that doesn't turn the ball over. And I think that's what Houston Nutt's saying. Hey, we've got to take advantage of that. We've got to get points when we go that far.
If you look at the first half numbers, rushing yards 40 for LSU, Arkansas 111, but the turnover.
Yeah, that one turnover is the key right now. Arkansas not coming away with points. And at the end of the second quarter there, Dominic Davis started running the ball a little bit for LSU. If Davis gets into the act, watch out.
Today's game is being broadcast in high-definition television. LSU will have it to start this third quarter. It's going to take a bounce around the 15-yard line. At the 5 is Carey. Carey heads near side to the 24-yard line.
Randall started out strong just because they didn't ask him to do too much down the field. It was all 5, 6, 7 yards with his efforts, and it worked for them. LSU now with a 10-point lead, and as good as their defense is, and scoring defense that is, that's a tough number to overcome for Arkansas.
And Craig, those numbers you just saw, 10 of 15 passing, those aren't numbers that you would think a coach has concerns about with a player. He talked to us about management. Do you just keep with the game plan, don't do anything that hurts us, or what do you think the approach is?
He just answered you right there.
Because he tucks, runs, and reaches to the 31. Well, what an athlete. Jimmy Beasley and Ken Hamlin team up to make the tackle.
Saban just said to you right there, well, we're going to go ahead, and if it's there, we'll throw it, and if not, then we'll run it. And that kind of aggressive approach on the road, I always like to see a coaching staff realize that when they're playing on the road in a tough environment, you have to take chances. You have to play hard. You can't be conservative.
Second down and 2 after the 8-yard gain. Tofield in the backfield for LSU. Gets the call. crashed and dropped at the 30. And for more on Marcus Randall, let's check in with a former QB himself. Here's Andre Ware.
Guys, I got a chance to go in the LSU locker room at halftime, and Jimbo Fisher, the offensive coordinator, told Marcus Randall, look down the field, read it out, go to your first receiver, your second one. If it's not there, get rid of the football or run it. You saw him do it right there early in the second half. Back upstairs to you guys.
You know, Andre, that's what Matt Jones should have done for Arkansas instead of throwing the ball up for an interception earlier. One guy, two guy, if it's not there, take off and run. Both these quarterbacks can do it with their legs.
LSU 3 of 6 on third down. They spread the field, 5 wide outs. Through the hands of Green, nearly intercepted. That brings up fourth down, stops the clock as well. 13:25 left in this third quarter. So Arkansas, the home crowd here, giving a roar of approval to their team. Jones will punt. Donnie Jones had 2 kicks in the first half. Just averaged 40.5 yards a kick. Gets this one away. Good hang time. Birmingham at the 29, lost the handle, picks it up. Comes near side at the 30, at the 35. And he is knocked down to the 39-yard line.
Was that close?
12 yards on the return after the 43-yard kick. So Arkansas down 10 with good field position when we come back.
Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. Learn how your participation in boating and fishing can help the environment at takemefishing.org/conservation.
You never think it could happen to you, so you don't think.
I caught a big one, a monster right there one time, right off that point right there.
And then the unthinkable happens.
Dad! Dad! Oh,
Boat safe, boat smart, and always wear your life jacket.
Time for our Aflac trivia question. Back in 1947, the Cotton Bowl, LSU and Arkansas played to a 0-0 tie. Who were the starting quarterbacks? Think about it. We'll have the answer a little bit later. Well, let's take you back to the stats of that game. LSU, 255 rushing yards, 1 first down for Arkansas.
Whoever that guy was, it wasn't a big day.
No. It's amazing you put 255 up offensively, but you can't score. Think about that. We'll have the answer a little bit later.
I'm stumped. I need help.
Arkansas down 10. They'll start this drive at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10 from the eye. Mark Jones rolling out pressure. Flags are down. Jones on the run at the 30. Flips that ball out of bounds, but a flag at the 25-yard line.
And another Arkansas mistake on 1st down. Well, he picked it up, put it in his pocket. What are you going to do?
Face mask. This is defense.
Wow.
5-yard penalty.
That's what he's going to do.
You don't see that very often, do you? Not often at all. Interesting that Arkansas comes again. I use that word interesting. In other words, I don't agree with it.
So it's kind of a free down, 1st and 5. Richard Smith in motion, movement. There's a contact, flags go down. That's a free 1st down. That's a free 10. Kendrick Allen moving up front, number 54.
Offsides, gets the defense, contact, prior to the snap.
That's kind of like that 1947 Cotton Bowl deal, you know? That must have been how they got up and down the field. Penalties.
Allen, a senior from Bogalusa, Louisiana. You know, he's a mechanic, by the way. Works in all the teammates' cars, and he offers up free oil changes. How about nice? That's nice. I don't know who pays for the oil. 7th flag against LSU in this game. 1st and 10 from the 49. Without taking a snap, they pick up 10. Talley up and over to the 49. For an update on Colorado, Nebraska, let's go back. Tim Brando in New York.
For LSU. Ball marked right at midfield. Brings up 2nd down 9 for Arkansas.
Pretty impressive little throw there by Lord, huh?
How about that? Right on the button. George Wilson inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. He beat Hookfin, number 33, the right corner. 35-yard hookup, and Hookfin is down on a knee.
And you know what? Wilson's out here by himself. He gets back to the middle of the field. There's really nobody inside to help him. Notice how when he made this move and he got inside, he went back up the field a little bit to make sure that he did not run over towards the safety. The play happens in the pocket. He didn't spread the field that time. You know, we've been seeing Matt Jones on most of his pass attempts move the pocket, roll to the outside. If you're going to throw it, try something a little bit different. Maybe he is better at staying right behind the center.
Hookfin having a fine year with 5 interceptions. There's George Wilson, 40 receptions, over 500 yards. Hookfin's a guy that a lot of opponents used to pick on a lot. He was criticizing his career for letting teams go over the top, but he says, you know what, I've improved because I don't listen to the critics anymore. Bouncing outside Howard. Good pursuit. Up on his back, Grady James, the middle linebacker. Can the James gang shut this offensive threat down by Arkansas?
I tell you what, the right side of that Hogs offensive line just is strong. There's so much meat and push over there. Left guard comes around. There's just a lot of strength. And when you have that kind of power, they've converted 2 4th down attempts behind the right side. That's where a lot of success is taking place.
That right side is Bokerman and Andrews. Up the middle, big hole, sliding to around the 6. Again is Darius Howard out of West Memphis, Arkansas, redshirt freshman. He had a career game last week against Mississippi State with 121 yards on 25 carries. He just hasn't been able to find the end zone over the last 3 ball games. Going to bring the sticks out.
What do you think they're going to, would you throw the ball or run the ball? Huh?
On 1st down, goal to goal, I'd pound it.
I think I'd go 3 strong runs in a row.
Right now, you made a point, though. The right side of that Arkansas line having their way with LSU's defensive front. Doty, the center. Bokerman, who's had some problems with an ankle, playing very well today. And then you follow the right side, the right tackle, Sean Andrews, at 330.
And then you roll Nathan Ball at about 275, 285 around from the left guard and throw him in the mix over there. It's pretty powerful.
1st and goal, I formation. Up the middle. Doty and Bokerman leading the way for Howard. 2 yards to the 3. Clock runs under 11 minutes to play, 3rd quarter.
You talk about the red zone. The Razorbacks have been a group that they've been down there once today, and that interception by Jones, who tried to buy some time, and just not enough. But 17-play drive that they had earlier in the 1st half and not coming away with points really did hurt them.
2nd down and goal again from the eye. Howard is the tailback. He'll get the call. Squeezes, not quite. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, they sure had a lot of drive over there, didn't they? There's just a V that takes place. There's a good push. A 315-pound tight end. You see him hooking to the inside there at number 80. I mean, Peters just kind of walls everything off. Hurricane Andrews, their right tackle, just kind of walls things to the inside as well. 3rd and goal from the 1. Dance with what brung you, huh?
Yeah, 53,000 strong. mostly clad in red, on their feet. 3rd and goal. Howard inside the 1. Oh, what a stand here for LSU. 4th down and goal. Again, back-to-back stops by the middle linebacker, Brady James.
I'm not so sure that Howard didn't kind of tackle himself there, though. He left his feet kind of got hung up. Arkansas 2 for 2 today on 4th down with the quarterback sneak.
Cobbs is checked in. Handoff, fullback. No! Yes! Touchdown! One official waved it off. The other running down the goal line said yes. He broke the plane. Mark Pierce, the sophomore.
LSU bowed their neck for sure. Their defense had a lot of stand right there, and they thought they held them out. They go again on the right side. Hurricane Andrews, 73, squishes his guy. Brady James comes in. Brady James flies in from the middle. From these angles here, you just can't really tell whether the ball crosses the plane there.
Extra point is up and good. Davis Carlton with the extra point. Pierce with the touchdown. Houston Nutt says we're back in it.
The Natural Bridge of Arkansas Real Estate Auction. Friday, July 22nd, 10 a.m. 101 scenic acres located along Highway 65 outside of Clinton, Arkansas. One of the finest tourist attractions in the Ozarks. 2 100-year cabins housing a gift shop, museum, and a moonshine still. A truly unique and one-of-a-kind piece of property, and it all sells regardless of price to the highest bidder. WilsonAuctioneers.com for more information. Sold it! Sold it! Sold it!
Buy the best furniture in America and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture in Benton. 48 months interest-free or sales tax paid on Lazy Boy, Paula Deen, and Broyhill Furniture. 48 months to pay or sales tax paid on Tempur-Pedic and Simmons mattresses and stressless furniture. Buy the best brands and get your sales tax paid or take 48 months to pay interest-free at Ferguson's Furniture, next to Walmart in Benton, open till 7. This offer's good for a limited time only.
Arkansas on the board, still trailing by 3. 8 plays, Craig, 61 yards, 4:26 off the clock, and the key play was that 35-yard pass to George Wilson.
And I like the area that they threw the ball from in the pocket, right behind the center. Try something a little bit different rather than rolling the quarterback. Maybe Jones is better from there. That's an adjustment that they need to make and try it again.
Well, this is a far cry from last year's kind of shootout in Baton Rouge. Won by LSU 41-38. That advanced LSU onto the SEC title game. They beat Tennessee, then onto the Sugar Bowl. Very close, tough defensive struggle today. Davis out of the end zone. Stiff arms, 10 to the 11. Boy, Big Mo starting to turn here in Little Rock. We got the answer to our Aflac trivia question. 1947 Cotton Bowl. LSU Arkansas playing to a scoreless tie. Who were the starting quarterbacks, Mr. James?
Wasn't there for that one.
Surprise you? Why A. Tittle for LSU and Aubrey Fowler for Arkansas?
Well, no wonder I mean, Fowler looks like a movie star.
That's a little Cary Grant pose. Davis, big hole and more, 11 yards. Boy, he worked it hard. Jimmy Beasley, the strong safety, finally wrapped him up.
There's a trend that's taking place here right now because right at the end of the second quarter, Davis started running the ball. Remember, he had maybe three good runs where he made people miss. Poor tackling, a lot of tackling up high. One thing that we've learned here in watching this game, Davis's legs, they are always moving. If you're going to stop that runner, you better get to his legs.
6 carries for 42 yards. They call him Double D because of his ability to run and also return punts and kicks. Davis again to the 27-yard line. Well, coming up at the conclusion of today's football game, we will announce the Army player of the game. so far, I think, in the lead. You know, Skylar Green with a couple of big catches. Randall has run this LSU offense very well.
That'd probably be my vote at this point. Randall.
Davis, blockers, tiptoes, sideline, out of bounds. They'll mark him out at the 40. Check that 81. Skylar Green coming around the side for 15. Boy, Green has got just burner speed.
Man, this is just like running a sweep, the old Packer sweep here. You know, everybody's just kind of reaching and stretching. Look how fast he is. He's so fast, he can't slow the wheels down to stay inside. That kind of speed and getting that number of bodies of blockers out there takes advantage of that inside ground game. Now what's happening? LSU's running the ball between the tackles. You got Green doing a little reverse. They're spreading that offense or defense out.
Over 100 yards of total offense. On the ground, through the air. Play action. Randall steps up in the pocket. Wants a long ball deep down the middle of the field. Caught! Michael Clayton at the 11.
It's almost like a Hail Mary. I mean, this is one of those where Clayton is on the left side, manned up. And at the play action, everybody is underneath inside. Now, look at here. When you get to the outside there, Richardson has no help to the middle. This is like a Hail Mary. Everybody's kind of P for K. We're going to go make an adjustment to it. Clayton makes the catch.
48 yards. 5 catches now for Clayton. And LSU trying to answer back after the touchdown by Arkansas. 1st and 10 at the 12. Davis dancing off the left side behind Whitworth and Peterman. Inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line.
He may have danced briefly, but then he became a dart. He danced and darted. Saban got that ground game going. Now these linebackers, everybody's going to play up a little tighter, and they're trying to figure out how to stop the running game. That's why Clayton had the one-on-one, nobody helping in the middle of the field on the last big pass.
They can get a first down. 2nd down 4. They need to get to the 1.5-yard line. I formation. Again, they go to Davis. Not much. Ran into Clark Moore, the middle linebacker. Also Hamlin. Moore, a redshirt freshman. Hamlin's been around this program and continues to make tackle after tackle.
And in my opinion, he had the play of the game was right before the first score of the game. He dropped an interception. 2 plays later, Green went 67 yards for the touchdown reception. I thought that's the play of the game so far.
4 wide receivers. Green goes in motion. Little shovel pass, little fake. Randall crashes. Touchdown! Impressive drive.
Back-to-back impressive drives by both schools. Arkansas and LSU comes out. They answered the call as well. The fake on the reverse really frees him up. The little pitch reverse there. It gets him to the outside. And then he has all of the momentum. All of the momentum. No way that number 30 was going to be able to come back inside and make that play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Saban applauding. LSU answers back. 17-7.
Attention, all Medicare beneficiaries who need assistance getting around their home. Imagine one scooter or power chair that could improve your mobility and your life. One Medicare benefit that, with private insurance, may entitle you to pay little to nothing to own it. One company that can make it all happen.
Your power chair will be paid in full.
The Scooter Store.
Call the Scooter Store for free information today.
Call 1-800-635-2645 for free information. That number again is 1-800-635-2645.
Roseanne, 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 Roseanne! History kid's so naughty, you'll want to moidalize the bums.
Yeah, bosom face.
Them's fighting ones.
They're horrible, rotten girls. What are we gonna do with them?
No.
Kill them.
Now there's a boy after my own heart.
I touched a boob.
Look at the louse, look at the louse. In fact, see every louse in the house on Roseanne.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42.
Let me tell you some of the reasons people get into trouble with credit cards. A job loss or salary cut, an unexpected expense, a divorce, As founder of Consolidated Credit, I understand that credit card problems are not about overspending. It's about emergencies and unexpected situations. There's a lot of ways to get into trouble with debt. There's only one trusted way to get out. Consolidated Credit.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Call toll-free 1-800-786-4782.
It's the new Miracle All Laugh Diet on the King of Queens.
No carbs, no sugar, no boobies.
Just watch every day and the pounds will melt away. Look and feel better in no time.
I want pizza!
And it's 100% natural.
Long story short, I've invented the shirt plate.
The All Laugh Diet, only on the King of Queens.
Cottage cheese, garden burgers, all untouched. Why do I even bother buying this stuff?
That's what I've been saying.
King of Queens, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block. Weekdays starting at 3 on KARZ 42.
LSU 17, Arkansas 7. 5:34 left in the third quarter. 7 plays, 89 yards. Craig 303. They moved quickly. Randall, the key play was that 48-yarder. The Hail Mary, as you called it, 48 to Clayton. And then he keeps and tucks and runs, and it's 17-7, LSU by 10.
It was a rainmaker pass, and Clayton saw it. He had made the adjustment. In this game here, if you had said coming in that Randall was going to have 160-something yards throwing the football, you'd say you're crazy. And that is what's going on, and the difference in this ball game is he's having success throwing the ball.
Knuckleball. Picked up around the 12-yard line. Cobbs. Oh, took a shot, dropped at the 21. Well, tomorrow it's the season premiere of NCAA Hoops when Coach K's Blue Devils tangle with UCLA and the John R. Wooden tradition presented by Intel. For more, go to CBS.com, Sportsline.com, America Online, and simply enter keyword CBS Sportsline. College Hoops, it's back on CBS.
Didn't UCLA lose to San Diego earlier this week, something like that?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Arkansas trying to stay with the run. Remember, this team ranked 10th in the country in rush offense, 243 yards a game.
What was that word you used earlier in the game? Methodical.
Yes.
And they need to be methodical, especially now that Davis is kind of running the ball and LSU's offense has some confidence, and they're not worried about anything that they call. So Arkansas needs to get one of those big, long drives going again, methodically.
Jones from the shotgun. Take the hand off to Talley. He wants to throw. Far sideline. Caught, dropped. Right into the arms of George Wilson. Double coverage, however, by LSU defensively.
The reason he dropped it was the corner who was underneath in coverage had nobody to cover over there, so he went back deep to try to help out. And at the last second, Wilson just sees him coming. There's your corner. That's what great effort will do for you. Lazerne coming back into the play, distracted Wilson, kept him from making the catch.
Boy, Matt Jones having trouble with the football throwing, that is. 2 of 9. 46 yards in the interception.
Can't blame him on that one, though.
Spinning short of the first down. Brady James in on the top stop of Talley.
I don't sense the urgent. I don't sense that Arkansas has that extra step in their shoe today. You know, LSU has come in here as an underdog, and more than an underdog, Arkansas feeling like they were really going to dominate this game, and LSU showed up. They're playing the game, and Arkansas better quickly figure that out.
Well, you make the point. They came in with all the momentum. 5 straight wins. Arkansas, while LSU had won only 2 of 4.
Georgia's looking for an opponent next week, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And again, Coach Rick glued to the TV set right now. Nice way to scout your next opponent. It will be either LSU or Arkansas, SEC West champions, that will head on to Atlanta for the conference championship game. Coming back for the help. Nope. Trapped it. Incomplete. Let's go back. Tim Brando here in New York. Tim.
Coverage for Arkansas. Brings up 2nd and 10.
points by Texas. Here at 17-7. That's a lot of points for the Longhorns.
Roy Williams, a lot of people down there say he's a freak of nature. The guy can play. A&M had to overcome a lot of adversity this week. Their teammate Brandon Fales died tragically on Monday, and so they had a lot of emotions drained early in the week. And Texas has a good football team. When Sims is throwing the ball, not making mistakes, they win.
LSU 4 of 8 on third downs this afternoon. They really spread this field now with 5 wideouts. 3rd and 7. Randall throws a dart. Caught. Clayton. He was bumped, but still made the reception. Ball's on the deck. They're going to call it down at the 49-yard line. A 14-yard pass play.
He just keeps coming back to it. Again, this is a third down specialist. The go-to guy. Clayton just never gives up. But watch when he drives, he gets off. He gets beyond what the first down marker is. Poor tackling by Hamlin. Clayton turns it back upfield for added yardage. But you notice any kind of wondering or guessing or question in that arm? Now, I don't. Randall's throwing the football with authority.
Clayton now 6 receptions for 80 yards. Randall passing 12 of 19, 188. Rolling out, steps up, throws. He's got confidence. You can see it. He hits the tight end, Eric Edwards, the junior from Monroe, Louisiana. You know, and Randall here is the SEC Player of the Week because of that win against Ole Miss. 179 yards, had a pair of touchdowns last week.
No doubt in where he's going with this football. As soon as he turns, gets his head around, the support is there, forcing him to throw the football. Tight ends coming around it. It's just a beautiful executed play and a nice job with the LSU coaching staff too. They're calling a heck of a game.
You know, they really question. Let's start Rick Clausen, and we'll bring Randall in like we did last week. But instead, they gave the football to Randall. He's been very calm, very cool to this point. Fumble. Arkansas has it. Raymond House recovered for the Razorbacks. And Huckabee looks like he gave him a huck and a half.
It just looks like that the ball is stripped out of his hand. There's that kind of a reach through there, and the ball squirted loose. Laying on the ground, Arkansas came up with it. Arkansas's defense is good at stripping the football and finding it. Clearly that's a fumble on the ground. No question about it. Toefield gave it up. The Arkansas defense came with a run blitz that time, and they called had the right play on.
Turnovers are even, and don't forget the Hogs lead the nation in turnover margin. 1.90 per game. That was the one thing I know LSU was very concerned about. We cannot turn this thing over if we expect to beat Arkansas.
Heard a few boos going on around here, but that, to me, that play right there, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, being patient. Some people like to come out and try to hit a big ball right as soon as they get the turnover. To heck with that. Be patient.
Under a minute and a half left, third quarter. LSU by 10. Arkansas after the fumble, trying to take advantage. I'll tell you, everybody on the line stood still. Jones got the hike and rolled out and through, but it's incomplete. A little trickery there that time by Houston.
No, I think they felt like they had somebody offsides, and he snapped the ball before the count was ready. He may have been on 2, and he went on 1. And Matt, you know, Jones can't give it back to him and say, hey, let's hold on to it one more second.
You get it. You got to go.
It looked like 10 guys were going on 2, and the center went on 1.
3 wideouts near side. Third down. Pressure. Jones escapes. Heads near sideline. Throws. Batted down, incomplete. Wilson was the intended receiver, and Corey Webster, who plays that 5th DB spot, who has a pick today, knocked it down.
You know what I like about it, though? Watch Webster go make the play at the end. He stays with the receiver. Wilson's trying to position himself to make the reception. But watch Webster how he finishes the play. You know, he's going up too. He went up higher and slapped the ball away. A beautiful job.
Richie Butler will punt. His longest of 40. And Davis back at his own 10-yard line for LSU. Good high hanger. Takes a bounce at the 3 and into the end zone.
Butler's punt goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, today's Home Depot Scholar Athlete is Mark Bokerman of Arkansas. Bokerman has a 3.2 GPA in business administration. Home Depot's commitment to the investment of our future is shown today by donating $1,000 to the University of Arkansas's scholarship fund.
Playing a good ball game on the field, too.
That punt, by the way, traveling 51 yards.
And that series, by the way, was an offensive group not taking advantage of a turnover.
Under center is Marcus Randall. From the eye, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. LSU up by 10. Davis, the ball carrier, maybe 2 yards to the 22.
The ball carrier over the right side.
Game moving along pretty quickly, isn't it?
Under a minute left in this third quarter. It's been a game, Craig, really of extended drives on both sides. We've had a 17-play drive.
LSU's offense has just outperformed Arkansas's offense. They've made more plays.
From the shotgun, 2nd down and 8. Randall, touch. Follows his blockers, makes a nice cut, and takes a hard shot up high at the 29. Boy, Arian Dixon made a hard hit. And that does end the third quarter here in Little Rock. 17-7 LSU will return to War Memorial Stadium after these messages and a word from your local station.
Moving furniture is a real struggle. David Jones here for Easy Moves, the do-it-yourself furniture moving system. Now that's easy. Just lift, place, and slide.
I lifted it and I moved it all by myself.
How about lifting and sliding this 2,623-pound car without any assistance? Are we ready? Amazing!
Call now and we'll send you the Easy Moves furniture lifter with adjustable fulcrum. 4 Easy Moves for hardwood and smooth surfaces. And 4 Easy Moves carpet slides, all for just $19.99. But wait, call right now and we'll double your entire order. Just pay separate processing and handling. Order now.
To order Easy Moves for $19.99 plus processing and handling, you can call 1-800-721-2285 or visit us online at geteasymoves.com.
I would say definitely that my education, it's like one of the greatest investments I've ever made. My name is Adam Lopez. I work in the healthcare organization. I'm a IT business consultant. Very accomplished, like you're on top of the world now. You know, you're walking proud, you know, with the degree. I do believe I have an impact on my friends and family. It's obviously sparking something in their head. Like my brother Jesse is now attending ITT Tech. His decision, you know, was based on like my experience. I have that confidence now, the confidence to succeed. I feel like I am on the right track right now. I've been at the age of 24 and having a degree and a great job. Everything is going great, actually. I'm not done yet, like I'm not settling down yet. There's still more to come.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future.
For campus store, call 1-800-488-7187.
LSU is 19-1 when leading after 3 quarters under Nick Saban. 6-0, by the way, this year. Craig Bolerjack, Craig James, Andre Ware. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. 15 minutes away, LSU could make a return trip to Atlanta.
And it looks like that's going to happen because Randall's being so effective with the passing game, and that Arkansas defense, they got the turnover the last series, but they couldn't take advantage of it offensively. In order for Arkansas to get back into this game, the next time they get the football, Matt Jones and his group must do something with it.
3rd down, call it 1. LSU 5 of 9 on third down opportunities from the eye. First down and more. Good hard running by Dominic Davis to the 34-yard line.
That LSU offensive line's juices are flowing. They're starting to feel it. I mean, they really have a lot of momentum and things going their way. Whitworth, 76, just kind of collapsed the entire line to the inside. And the thing that I like about Dominic Davis, his shoulder pads and face guards take the blow. His thighs don't, which means his legs continue to move. 11 carries, 60 yards.
He's the lone back on 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. LSU by 10. Davis again. 1 tackle, 2 tackles, breaks 3. First down. Tigers at the 44-yard line. Tony Bua finally wrapped him up.
There's a reason that you come up and are one of the all-time greats with yardage in the history of this conference. I mean, this guy's legs just don't give up. And he's moving. A big man like 91 can't even bring him down. If you don't get to his legs, and Osborne tried, and Osborne's 270 pounds, it doesn't matter. His legs are going to carry you right through it.
You know what? You cannot shoulder tackle this guy. 12 carries, 71 yards.
I guess that's what I've been trying to say, right? A shoulder tackle. Don't shoulder tackle number 31.
First down. Little stop and go. Read nicely by Arkansas's front. Huckabee, number 15, made the tackle. Sophomore from Searcy, Arkansas.
Saw what he did. As soon as he hit him, he slid right to the thighs. Wrap him up. (17-7). LSU has come in here and quieted this crowd down for the most part. And Marcus Randall has held onto the football a lot better than anybody thought he would today.
And Davis has had his way so far as a power back. Handoff, Green, trying to bring it around the edge. And again, read nicely by the Razorback D.
Look at this sausage in a cup that they put up here for us. That on Thanksgiving weekend should not be allowed.
No,
that's terrible.
No.
Man.
Ugh. 5 wide receivers, 3rd down and 7. Randall. Incomplete. Try to dump it over the middle to Clayton.
I think they got used to that little flanker screen, didn't they?
Yes. It's worked a couple of times. But not then.
No, they're going to try to come back to the inside here again, and it has been successful, but at some point, Arkansas's defense is starting to sniff these things out and feel it. Again, the Razorbacks defense just stepped up and did their job. Of course, Randall and those guys on offense, they did a pretty good job themselves of chewing away, eating away at that clock.
Donnie Jones, good punt. Flags are down. He's on his backside. They'll mark it at the 22-yard line, but flags are down at the 37.
Yeah, he ran into the old kicker.
On the deck is Gerald Howard.
I think Howard was the one who ran into him.
Personal foul. Running into the pitcher. Rushing the pitcher. What's the defense? 15 yards. Automatic first down.
Personal foul. 15 Biggins. They have been extremely aggressive. Very aggressive all day. Arkansas has of rushing the punter. And a couple of times they've almost gotten to him. It just wasn't a smart play. Couldn't quite pull up and get out of there.
Howard being helped off. And Craig marked this down as a turning point, possible turning point. 12:33 left, the 15-yard roughing the kicker, the punter penalty. Instead of Arkansas football, fresh downs at the Razorback 37-yard line for LSU. Low snap. Randall drops back, wants to throw to the corner. Tipped away, incomplete. Hamlin covering for Arkansas.
Randall's pass intended for a dive, incomplete.
Well, the snap kind of hurt him on this one because his timing was off, and it allowed him, it made his eyes go down, and He started looking for the football, and he missed it. So just that little bit of awkwardness when he goes down low for the snap threw him off just a little bit. Then he didn't get the separation that he needed away from the rush.
2nd down and 10, 9th play of this drive. Randall from the shotgun. Hands it off. Arkansas read it perfectly. Davis dropped for a loss back around the 42-yard line by the big man, Raymond House. Bringing the house.
Well, the big house fell on Davis and hurt him, and that's about the only way you can stop Davis. He's such a good runner. If you don't get him before he gets his momentum established, you're in trouble. And how about the Hogs defense? 3rd down and 14 and trying to keep their offense in this game.
Everybody up here in Little Rock. Randall from the shotgun. He'll send 5 wide receivers out. Tripped up and dropped from behind. On his horse was Gavin Walls, number 42.
The snap, I'm telling you, the snap is just fluttering back there. And it's just, and the rush is coming. Arkansas brought an extra guy in on the blitz, and Randall just couldn't see it, didn't feel it. Looked like a train wreck in front of him. I wouldn't rush the punter on this one either, by the way.
Another good kick. Birmingham at the 11. Flags. Birmingham spun around to the 17-yard line. Corey Webster with the special teams tackle.
It's almost like every time we've had a punt with LSU punting, we've had a flag.
Here's the call.
Blocking the back. On the run back. By the receiver team. The penalty's half the distance.
Arkansas just not playing a smooth game. They're not playing a clean game. And I think it all goes back to the way they came in here. I know that they were up for this football game, but I think they were a little bit too confident in what they were going to do.
Media.
Timeout. Arkansas will start on their own 6, down 10.
300 now, 310. 117 now. The last call. 5, 180, 315,000.
The method that Joe and his crew used, they took 2 hours to take what we would take 4 years to do.
Now 760.
It was quick, it was clean, it was efficient.
185.
We got more money out of this than we anticipated.
10,000.
We're very impressed.
200 out of the middle of you 200. 200 out of the middle of you 200. How can you go wrong?
Check out 4 new instant games from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Introducing Super Jumbo Bucks, Ace in the Hole, Fire and Dice, and Tic-Tac-Toe. Only for a limited time and only from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
Are the spice bottles in your kitchen out of control? Do you end up searching in every cabinet just to find the one you want? What you need is Swivel Store, the space-saving organizer that conveniently keeps all your spices in less than 4 inches of space. It turns any cluttered mess into an organized success. Swivel Store fits all standard-sized spice bottles and containers, yet takes up no more space than this cereal box. No installation required. All you do is place Swivel Store in your cabinet. Call now and get your Swivel Store for only $19.99. But call right now and we'll double the offer and give you a second Swivel Store as a bonus. Just pay separate shipping. That's right. You get both Swivel Store sliding organizers for only $19.99. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. This is a TV-only offer, so call or go online now.
Call 1-800-872-1135 to order Swivel Store for $19.99 plus processing and handling, or log on to buyswivelstore.com. Call or log on now.
LSU and Arkansas playing for the Western Division of the SEC. Very simple. LSU wins, they head to Atlanta. If Arkansas wins, they win all tiebreakers. They go to Atlanta to take on Georgia. Now, Georgia has to play Georgia Tech this weekend, but they've already clinched the division at 7-1. And so the Bulldogs will await the winner of this game, and they'll play next week in Atlanta. You'll see it here on CBS.
Pretty important drive right here.
I would say so. 11:06 to go. They start at their own 6-yard line. Matt Jones being chased. He jogs out of bounds at the 13, call it the 14-yard line.
He is a frustrating runner for a defense. He just doesn't. A defensive guy chasing him feels like he's about to get him, but he can't gain ground.
8 carries today for Jones. 32 yards.
6'5".
I'm still kind of waiting for him to break out and show us a little flash of 4.4.
Yeah. So is Houston Nutt.
Pick up a 7. 2nd down 3 on the option. He keeps it and reaches out. 1st down. Razorbacks.
James on the tackle for LSU.
And that was a smart play there. He thought about pitching it right when he went to the ground, but decided, no, we've got a 1st down. Let's live for another down.
Matt Jones, new Arkansas single-season record for rushing by a quarterback. 598 yards this season. Turnovers, as you saw, even at 1 apiece. Clock running. 10.5 to go. Jones throws a little bit too strong. Richard Smith had broken free.
Matt Jones has intended for Richard Smith. Incomplete.
Just not quite there. Had the route, had the receiver. They're just not synced up today. You know, they had the one drive that I think really hurt them when they ended 17 plays in an interception in the end zone.
Only connecting Jones 2 of 12 for 46 yards. He's missed his last 4. Pierce, the fullback, grinds out a few yards. They'll mark him at the 24-yard line. 17-7 LSU. Tigers struck early, Craig. Skylar Green, a rarely used freshman, goes 67 yards. And then Corbello knocked one from 49 just before the end of the first half. Pierce made it 10-7. And I thought another turning point in this game was LSU's ability to answer back with Randall's touchdown run to make it 17-7. And now a timeout call. LSU burns one. They'll have 2 remaining. 9:53 to play in Little Rock.
Faithful, faithful, faithful. These are songs of faith. Time Life presents Encouraged. Today's greatest gospel anthems by today's greatest stars.
Yourself. Tell me, what do you give when you give in your all?
Get Encouraged on 2 CDs for just $24.99. Vicki Winans, Kirk Franklin, Marvin Sapp, Mary Mary, Fred Hammond. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. That's 2 encouraging CDs for just $14.99. Then preview other great gospel collections. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I trust you. Oh God, I just love
So call now and get Encouraged on 2 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-737-1001 to order Encouraged, today's greatest gospel anthems on 2 CDs for $14.99 plus shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card. Call now or order online at timelife.com/encouraged.
Arkansas looking at 3rd down and 4. So far today, the Razorbacks 4 of 13 on 3rd down conversions. They've missed 0 for the last 5. Jones from the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Steps up, throws, incomplete. Out of bounds. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they've missed 0 out of the last 6 attempts on 3rd down. Matt Jones had the guy, and he's not stepping up, and he's not confident. He's not setting his feet. He's not throwing the ball to the receiver. That's almost like a hope throw. He was just hoping that his guy was going to catch that pass rather than knowing where he was going with it.
Richie Butler will punt for the 6th time. Jerome Carey awaits the punt. LSU in position with good field position. Low snap. Takes an LSU bounce. Look at that. Rolling inside the 45 to the 39-yard line. And he was kicking into a pretty stiff wind that's picked up here this 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more stiffness they're going to have to deal with here. That offense at LSU.
The Z42 Big Fat Comedy Block is getting even fatter. So get off the treadmill, grab the chips, and get ready to laugh with Tyler Perry's House of Pain.
Clean that up.
King of Queens. Family Guy.
Here's some chocolate, Fatso.
Thanks. And Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns. Ditch the diet and load up on laughs. The Big Fat Comedy Block, weekdays starting at 3. Sponsored by Little Caesars, home of the $5 hot and ready.
I have urgent news. If you have good credit now and a good credit history, you can qualify for a low fixed-rate 30-year refinance loan from Mortgage in 15 minutes.
They turned my good credit into a great rate. Thank you, Mortgage in 15 minutes.
They came through, like they said, in less than 15 minutes. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Call us now for your low fixed-rate loan.
Call 1-800-953-0943.
Craig Bowler, Jack, Craig James, Andre Ware, our CBS crew here in Little Rock. And you look at the game summary, 17-7 LSU. And Craig, simply put, Tigers have done a better job mixing pass and run.
Yeah, that passing yardage, that's something I wasn't expecting in coming into this ball game. Just thinking they were going to kind of protect Marcus Randall. But against the Razorbacks defense, it has been there. And he, unlike Matt Jones, has converted. Randall, he's taken advantage of some opportunities.
2 straight weeks, basically, for Nick Saban of just mistake-free football. They start this drive on the 44-yard line of Arkansas, up by 10. They would like to run some clock, and they do. They go to the ground. Adai, the ball carrier. I've already been there. You didn't go, did you?
No.
Huh. Good look at Marcus Randall, only a sophomore. Toefield in. Gets the ball. Not much. Huckabee. Good football game for Huckabee, the sophomore from Searcy, Arkansas.
Arkansas's defense from the backside has stopped a lot of those plays where the guards coming around. They're reading it well. This Arkansas defense has played a good football game. And I just feel like that offensively for Arkansas, it's just not there. It's not clicking. They're not converting when they get the opportunity. They're getting the plays in some of the matchups that they've wanted, but they can't convert.
If you're a Razorback fan, you know what they want? They need a turnover. And which has been their calling card all year.
Of course, if you're an LSU fan on 3rd and 8, you don't want to make a mistake either. Play field position.
Exactly. 3rd down, coming with the blitz. Randall under pressure, throws, incomplete. Clayton was there. Hamlin was there for Arkansas. 4th and 8.
Watching Hamlin play, he likes body contact more than he wants to go worry about where the football is, doesn't he?
You know, he's considered by many, Ken Hamlin, the #1 free safety in college football. 3 straight seasons, Craig, of 100+ tackles for Ken Hamlin.
Man, that's a lot.
That's a lot of sticks. Man. Donnie Jones, they try to pop it inside the 10-yard line. Left footer, the pooch kick, too strong, 5 yards deep. And so Arkansas still in business, and they'll start at their own 20-yard line when we come back. A 42-yard kick in a lot of time. 7:57 left to play.
Return with us,
June, I'm home.
to the golden age of television. When Dad knew best.
Dad doesn't know what's going on, does he? No, he never does.
When kids were kids.
Darren called me a prevert. You're not a prevert, honey. You're a pervert.
And Mom knew how to make her man happy.
Dream on.
The golden age of Roseanne.
Mom! She's not here.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2 on KARZ 42.
It's the new Miracle All-Laugh Diet on the King of Queens.
No carbs, no sugar, no boobies.
Just watch every day and the pounds will melt away. Look and feel better in no time.
I want pizza!
And it's 100% natural.
Long story short, I've invented the shirt plate.
The All-Laugh Diet, only on the King of Queens.
Cottage cheese, garden burgers, all untouched. Why do I even bother buying this stuff?
That's what I've been saying.
King of Queens, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block. Weekdays starting at 3 on KARZ 42.
LSU ranked 17th in the country. Arkansas, 10-point lead for the Tigers. And tomorrow, Tim Brando, Spencer Tillman set the scene on Olympus College football today. Then it's a rivalry kind of thing. It's between the hedges. Georgia Tech and Georgia. For more, go to CBSSportsline.com. America Online keyword. Enter CBS Sportsline. And Georgia, no matter what happens in tomorrow's Between the Hedges game, will face the winner of this contest here in Little Rock for the SEC title. Oh, look at that. Matt Jones with the last-second flip to Talley.
The success for Arkansas has been behind the right side. Their right offensive side over here with Peters at tight end. When you talk about what they're able to do in collapsing the inside, look at the collapse on the inside there. There's your corner. Now run. Keep your 5-yard relationship pitch back. He was about 7 from the quarterback. There's a 5-yard level you must maintain at all times. If he'd have maintained that 5-yard level, he wouldn't run out of bounds. Those little things make a big difference.
Talley actually ran out of bounds at about the 37. They spotted him at the 31. Look at this. Jones, Houdini trying to run out of traffic. Does at the 30. Jones at the 35. And I look up and see 2 flags in the backfield.
You saw 2 flags, and those defenders are seeing 4 legs.
Yeah. Holding.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out exactly where it was, but
Blocking the back against the offense. The penalty's 10 yards from the previous spot. Remains first down.
First and 20 now. Draw, Talley. 25, 30. Will he take they take a crashing blow around the 32-yard line. Talley's not big, remember. 5'9", about what, 188. Scat back. Howard's more of your power back for Arkansas.
But he takes all 188 and brings it. He takes it to you.
Had 94 yards last week against Mississippi State on 18 carries.
Right over here.
Second down 8. Jones from the shotgun. Now they pitch it outside, 40 to the 50. I don't know what that was. They fake in, and then they pitch out, and it's Mark Pierce, the fullback.
Yeah,
it wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't pretty. But you know what? Now, even the LSU defense is aware of it. They fake to the right side, and they go back to the left with the option. And the pitchback is there that time. He has the proper relationship. Excellent downfield blocking. Beautiful, but they all fake to the right. Look at that LSU defense shuffle over there. They realize, they understand there's a lot of strength. That the tight end and Andrews, that right tackle, has been blocking them well over there. Good job with misdirection.
You know, you pointed out Richard Smith, the flanker. Good downfield blocking by number 8. Matt Jones wants to throw. Down he goes. Inside the 45. Marcus Spears, Brady James. Team up to drop him.
Watch how, to me, slow development. It's almost like Jones needs to get a little giddy up in his britches and get back there. I mean, it's just like a lethargic getting back, taking his time. His feet get all mixed up, terrible footwork. They're all hung up together. You know, it's just not, it's not set, you know, fake, get back and let it go. This thing had no chance whatsoever. Plus the fact Brady James was coming from the middle.
Again from the shotgun. They hand it off. Talley cuts up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Talley at the 40. Talley at the 30. Talley on his horse at the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
After the holding call earlier, it was 1st and 20. And Talley had the big run to get him back into the series. Wow, is that a stunner? What a great run.
56 yards for Fred Talley. His second rushing touchdown of the season. You know, he told us, hey, I'm thinking about 1,000. He had 917 coming in because, you know what? Win. That's what it's all about first. I'll think about 1,000 later. And the extra point is good. And with 6:33 left, a 3-point game in Little Rock. LSU up by 3.
Let me tell you some of the reasons people get into trouble with credit cards. A job loss or salary cut, an unexpected expense, a divorce. As founder of Consolidated Credit, I understand that credit card problems are not about overspending. It's about emergencies and unexpected situations. There's a lot of ways to get into trouble with debt. There's only one trusted way to get out. Consolidated Credit.
Call Consolidated Credit now.
Call toll-free 1-800-786-4782.
Weeknights on KARZ 42. Arkansas Sports Nation.
It's Arkansas sports coverage like you've never seen.
High school, college, the day's biggest stories in sports, wrapped up in one show. Join the movement. Join the nation. Arkansas Sports Nation. Weeknights, 7 p.m. Only on KARZ 42. For more, go to arkansasmatters.com.
Attention, all Medicare beneficiaries who need assistance getting around their home. Imagine one scooter or power chair that could improve your mobility and your life. One Medicare benefit that, with private insurance, may entitle you to pay little to nothing to own it. One company that can make it all happen.
Your power chair will be paid in full.
The Scooter Store.
Call the Scooter Store for free information today.
Call 1-800-635-2645 for free information. That number again is 1-800-635-2645.
Roseanne, 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 Roseanne! History kid's so naughty, you'll want to mortalize the bums.
Yeah, bosom face.
Them's fighting ones.
They're horrible, rotten girls. What are we gonna do with them?
No.
Kill them.
Now there's a boy after my own heart.
I touched a boob.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at the louse, look at the louse. In fact, see every louse in the house on Roseanne.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2. Part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42.
Arkansas still with a chance, down 3, 6:33 to play.
He did a nice job individually, but George Wilson downfield, number 88, with an excellent block to give him that extra effort to get by the safety. And that was the kind of pick-em-up play they needed. They needed a big play. The long, sustained drives weren't working for Arkansas today, and the big burst right there may have gotten this team back into it where they can come in and have a chance at it because they were flat.
Talley now 15 carries, 118 yards. He's over 1,000 on the season. High kick at the 24. And to the 35-yard line goes Sharon Carey.
A lot of teams going to these shorter kickoffs nowadays, but the key is your coverage unit better get down there and squeeze the returner. That time they overshot him, and LSU almost popped it out of there for a big one.
Here comes Randall. Remember the one concern Nick Saban told us, game management. Up by 3. Play action, rolls to the far side on the run. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 6:17 left. Well, let's check the stat of the game, brought to you by Home Depot. And it's about passing yards. 194 for the Tigers. Razorbacks with 46. Get complete college football stats at CBSSportsline.com or on America Online. Enter keyword CBS Sportsline.
Fairly conservative call right there. Randall 0 for 4 in this quarter. They're trying to get him back in the groove. Now, you talk about Mosier. The Hog faithful have showed up right now. Now they're going to learn. He's going to learn another level here.
Second down and 10 from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Pops up the middle, takes a shot, and is dropped around the 44-yard line by the free safety, Kenny Hamlin. How about that call?
How about that run? And that right there answered 55,000 people here and said, I'm not afraid of anything. Guard pulls, gets around on ball. Man, look at that running. That if you're nervous, you don't make that kind of run. You're tentative. This was total confidence. He's in the game. He's playing it.
Randall now. 17 total rush yards on 7 carries. Third down and short. First down and plenty. And look at that wrap up by Tofield, huh? Boy, this is crunch time, and you don't throw that ball out there with your right or left hand. You cover up.
Look at how the LSU offensive line comes off. Nobody comes in. There's a combination block between the guard and the left tackle, and they really worked well together. That's 2 times now on short yardage situations that they've went over the left side and been successful.
Craig, I guarantee you Nick Saban has told his offense, guys, this is the best team to strip the ball away in football. Cover up. 5:07, first and 10 at the 49 of Arkansas. Tofield, hard running. They'll mark him at the 45, a pickup of 4. Clock runs under 5 minutes.
And that's against 9 men right around the box. Arkansas's defense is bunched up in there, and to give up 5 yards like that on first down, I guarantee is not what they were looking to do. And what needs to happen here is Arkansas can't be so concerned about stripping the ball as much as they are about just stopping the drive.
Randall faced now with second down and 6. How much time will he milk off that play clock? Time a factor now, up by 3. They take it down to 6. He'll keep it. Short of the first down at the 42. The first down marker is at the 39.
That little guard pulling, quarterback counter. Coach Richt and that Georgia staff, they have to play LSU, will have to deal with that because it's a good confidence run for Randall. He's successful with it.
Craig, how much has Randall grown up today in Little Rock?
Well, just watching him here in the 4th quarter, the fact that he hasn't fallen apart, he's not letting the crowd impact him the way he's playing. I like it. I like what I'm seeing.
Third down and 3. In motion goes Clayton. Blitz coming. Randall on the throw. Little pitch and catch. Caught. First down, Clayton. Bo Mosley wrapped him up. Well, his ability to throw on the run, impressive.
And Clayton, again, is the guy that he's looking for. When Clayton comes across, he's in their motion. He's going to get open for them. On third down, there's one guy on this team that they know they can go to. He comes across in motion. When he's in the motion there, it's a little bit of doubt, a little bit of edge there for LSU, and gives him the opportunity to get open.
7 catches, 89 yards. Michael Clayton. Tofield. 4, maybe 5 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A timeout. 3:07 to go. And we'll be back to Little Rock.
This is ArkansasMatters.biz on the go. It's like a phone book, a coupon book, newspaper classifieds, completely local, all wrapped up in the palm of your hand. ArkansasMatters.biz on your computer, on your smartphone, on the go. It's what you're looking for.
I always have a great time meeting girls on Quest Chat. Have you ever had one of those moments when you make a connection and then she's gone? On Quest Chat, you never have to worry about taking the next step. You'll have such a great time, and it's so easy. Wherever you are, you can chat with sexy local singles, and it's always free to try. Nobody does it like Quest Chat, so call now.
Try it free. Call 501-801-5555 now.
Weeknights on KARZ 42. Arkansas Sports Nation.
It's Arkansas sports coverage like you've never seen.
High school, college, the day's biggest stories in sports, wrapped up in one show. Join the movement. Join the nation. Arkansas Sports Nation. Weeknights, 7 p.m. Only on KARZ 42. For more, go to ArkansasMatters.com.
He's the working man hero of his neighborhood. A rebel and a lover and...
I burp real good.
Big Dad. Big Bad Dad. Defender of everything a man stands for.
That's why I put a lock on the bathroom door.
Big Dad. Big Bad Dad.
Who is the makeout king?
You are, honey.
Big Dan's back and Roseanne's got him.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42. This is ArkansasMatters.biz on the go. It's like a phone book, a coupon book, newspaper classifieds, completely local, all wrapped up in the palm of your hand. ArkansasMatters.biz on your computer, on your smartphone, on the go. It's what you're looking for.
LSU by 3 and driving. 3:07 left. You look at the timeouts, 2 over 2. LSU with a pair, Razorbacks with 2.
On this drive, in this series, you've noticed on first down the success they've had running the football. That's just taking the pressure off. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9. That is what puts pressure on Randall.
From the 28-yard line, I formation. Into a wall of red. Tofield, the ball carrier. They're glad to have him back. He's been out 4 games with a fractured forearm. Hamlin was shaken up as we went to commercial break. Took a play off, Craig, and now has returned. The free safety for Arkansas. This drive, 8 plays, 39 yards, and they're working clock.
There's Clayton up top.
4 wideouts. Shotgun is Marcus Clayton. They fake the end round. Quarterback keeper. Tucks, runs, falls inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. And Craig James, that is a gutty call by Nick Saban, Jimbo Fisher, and that LSU staff.
Well, again, here's the guy that's been making the damage up top, Clayton. They spread this defense out, and here comes Randall. Fakes a little option coming back around for Green, and everybody on Arkansas's defense had to respect that, which allowed just enough time for him to get the clearance to the outside. We saw it earlier when he scored a touchdown. Remember when Randall scored the touchdown? It was on the same type of play. It freezes the linebackers and the secondary just enough to give Randall the corner.
Arkansas burns a timeout, 1 remaining with 2:16 left. Everyone huddled at the sideline. Both teams huddled up. At stake, it's very simple. The winner moves on to the SEC championship game in Atlanta against Georgia, December 7th here on CBS.
You said it earlier in the game when Arkansas was in the midst of a 17-play drive. About the 15th, 16th play, you said, hey, you know, the longer these offenses are on the field, the more likely it is for somebody to make a mistake. Certainly Matt Jones made a mistake of play later with a pass interception. LSU on a long drive right here. They need to remind the backs right now in that huddle over there, hold on to the football.
Good point.
Hold on to the football because they're a stripping team. They're a good takeaway defense, and we're in the midst of a long drive.
2:16 left, War Memorial Stadium, Little Rock.
And they've been having success on first down behind the left guard and the left tackle, more of the center area.
Tofield, the tailback, gets the call.
There it is again.
Boy, nearly popped it through the middle to the 12-yard line. That's a big gain on first down of 7. Eddie Jackson with the tackle.
It's that same play. I mean, it's just that the guard, center, left tackle, there's just they're pushing. See the combination right there that happens on the left guard and the center? They're working, they're stretching, they're pushing, and there's the cutback. It's happening up the middle.
1 timeout remaining for Houston Nutt in Arkansas. 2nd down 5. LSU taking their time. From the eye, Tofield again. Drop for a loss. Bua, the outside linebacker. And there's the timeout. The final timeout for Arkansas. 1:26 left.
Weeknights on KARZ 42. Arkansas Sports Nation.
It's Arkansas sports coverage like you've never seen.
High school, college, the day's biggest stories in sports, wrapped up in one show. Join the movement. Join the nation. Arkansas Sports Nation. Weeknights, 7 p.m. Only on KARZ 42. For more, go to ArkansasMatters.com.
He's the working man hero of his neighborhood, a rebel and a lover and
I burp real good.
Big Dad. Big Bad Dad. Defender of everything a man stands for.
That's why I put a lock on the bathroom door.
Big Dad. Big Bad Dad.
Who is the makeout king?
You are, honey.
Big Dan's back and Roseanne's got him.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42.
They put the out of control in the OC.
I love Botox. People just don't grow old. Oh.
The bite into the Big Apple.
I want to kill. Attack. Wow.
And they turned up the heat in Hotlanta. Now, the Real Housewives are doing it in daytime.
Are the police involved? My life is out of control.
Drama doesn't get more real than this.
You should have come to me. It's gonna be war. Get over yourself.
The Real Housewives.
Weekdays at 9 on KARZ 42.
Every time you purchase a fishing license or register your boat, you're helping to preserve our nation's coastlines, lakes, rivers, and streams, protecting memories for generations to come. Learn how your participation in boating and fishing can help the environment at takemefishing.org/conservation.
LSU by 3. Craig Buller, Jack Craig, James Andre Ware, Marcus Randall. The key name, the key player right now for LSU.
LSU said they've been looking for their identity for a certain number of weeks now. I think they may have found that identity. Randall showed up today. They've been missing Mock, and this is a team that has struggled. Their offense has been hurting them. Randall's performance, specifically on this drive, he can go back to his dormitory and he can know for certain that in a hostile environment with the game on the line that he has taken his team down the line.
233 total yards, a pair of touchdowns, one by way of air to Green, and then he ran one in the third quarter.
How big was that 49-yard field goal just before half?
Very big. Solomon Lee, the motion man. Bua with another tackle for the Razorbacks. Arkansas cannot stop the clock. No timeouts remaining.
And the way that Arkansas has responded the last 2 running plays to stopping that play up the middle that LSU's been grinding out 4 and 5 yards is around from the backside pursuit. Their backside. Bua that time comes in from an outside linebacker. That's the way they're stopping the play, which means that somebody's not open, is open if they were to run a little reverse or a counter or something backside.
LSU will run this clock. 44 down to 43.
Hunting, fishing, watchable wildlife, conservation issues. Whatever your interest, we've got it covered in Arkansas Wildlife. For just $8, you get a year's subscription to this award-winning bi-monthly magazine, plus the popular Arkansas Wildlife Calendar. Experience the best of the natural state through breathtaking outdoor photography and informative articles. Subscribe today by calling 1-800.
There exists in nature a force unlike any other. More frightening than a hurricane.
Oh, God.
More terrifying than a tornado. More menacing than an earthquake.
Everybody panic!
She's Roseanne.
The magic that is me.
Domestic goddess.
Oh, my God!
Threat to man.
You want to fool around?
Mother of all Connors.
You want a cigarette with that?
Be prepared for Roseanne.
Roseanne, weekdays at 2, part of the Big Fat Comedy Block on KARZ 42.
You never think it could happen to you, so you don't think.
I caught a big one, a monster right there one time, right off that point right there.
And then the unthinkable happens.
Dad! Dad!
Boat safe, boat smart, and always wear your life jacket.
Now the Real Housewives are doing it in daytime.
Are the police involved?
It's gonna be war.
Get over yourself.
The Real Housewives.
Weekdays at 9 on KARZ 42.
And they call a timeout. That brings up 4th down. They'll bring the field goal units on. Well, right now, Nick Saban huddled up with his team. Arkansas makes their way to the bench to talk with Houston Nutt. Well, let's take a look now at the play of the game, the Wrangler 5-star play of the game, and here it is. It's Randall, Craig. Little fake inside to Green, tucks, and there he goes. The play of the game brought to you by Wrangler 5-star premium denim.
And did you see him get down to keep the clock moving on this drive? He gets around the corner. He didn't fight, didn't take a chance on going out of bounds. He goes down on the turf. Seconds do matter. That's understanding the game. When you see a player do that right there, their mind's not out in la-la land. They're understanding what the situation is. You know, touchdown earlier, fakes the same kind of deal to Green underneath. Little counter, reverse, freezes that defense. And
29-yard field goal. Did he push it? Good. Just over inside the right upright. And the kick is good. So Corbello is hit from 49 and 29. And the lead is now 20-14.
No timeouts to go either for the home team.
Seconds left with no timeouts left. How do you chew the clock up more? You kick away free, you put it on the ground.
I think with the clock being so like this, you got to kick it down there. You got to have a coverage unit. I don't like the squib kick. The squib kick is what gives the offense the ball around 35-40 yard line. With only 40 seconds to go and no timeouts for Arkansas, I tell my guys, we're going to kick this thing deep. You got to cover it.
Corbello has it teed at the 35-yard line. 46 left in this one. 6-point lead for LSU. DeCorey, Birmingham, and Cobbs set to receive for the Razorbacks.
Now the high kick that comes down around the 20, lots of hang time, gives that coverage unit some time to get in there. I like that.
Line drive, tough to handle. Takes a hop at the 10. Birmingham at the 2. Dropped at the 17. 77 yards to go. And Craig, it's very simple. We've said it from the start. We say it to the finish. The winner here in Little Rock wins a trip to Atlanta next week to play for the SEC championship. And of course, Georgia awaits. They've got a game tomorrow between the hedges against Georgia Tech. But Coach Rick joined the guys at halftime. And hey, let's be honest, he's scouting. He wants to see who his opponent's going to be. Jones wants to air deep.
He's got somebody.
At the 31, it's Smith. But there's no time left.
Clock stops while they move the chains, though.
No timeouts, 26 seconds. The chain gang on the run. They are hustling. From the shotgun, Matt Jones. 4 wide receivers, a clock starting, 23 ticks, 22 to the end zone. Incomplete. 17 seconds left with no timeouts for Arkansas.
Play took about 9 seconds. Now, how in the world does LSU let somebody get behind them like they do? There's great protection, which there should be. There are only 3 guys rushing, nobody really trying to get to the quarterback. Jones looks deep and really underthrows his receiver. Otherwise, that's going to be a touchdown for Smith.
50-yard gain. Second down from the 31-yard line. 17 seconds.
A big run with his legs would hurt him right now because there's only 17 seconds to go.
3 wideouts to the far side. Jones looking, steps, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Unbelievable! It's DeCorey Birmingham. And where has Matt Jones been with the arm all day until the final seconds here in Little Rock?
I don't think anybody here cares.
Three plays, 81 yards, 31 seconds with no timeouts. Now, here's the situation. Excessive celebration in the end zone.
Well, that makes a pretty darn long extra point here.
LSU.
All right, the touchdown pass, like I said, don't run. This is a smart play. Matt Jones just kind of woke up. He was going to run, don't run, only 17 seconds to go. He sees the back of the end zone, and Cunningham is there. He split. He has split the receiver, and Birmingham, the focus he had to catch this pass was tremendous. Gay was right in his face. Right there. How about Jones? Don't be so cool, dude. Get you some.
I'd be jumping out of my size 12s.
That coolness didn't work most of the game. Got to take advantage of it now. Now, this is a huge extra point to say the least. You said early in the game, before the game, Bowler, you said, I feel an overtime game coming. This is no gimme extra point here. Andre wears down on the field, says there's a little bit of a wind into his face. 35-yard.
Yeah, this is a 35-yard extra point for the win. The snap, the hold. Good.
I said that LSU was looking for their identity, and they had found it in Marcus Randall. Matt Jones just stole it. This was a 35-yard long extra point into a little bit of a breeze. About as big an extra point as you could ever have to try to kick.
Carlton swarmed by his teammates. He knew it. Unbelievable chain of events here in Little Rock. 9 seconds remaining. 21-20 Arkansas. One timeout for LSU.
Matt Jones just stole the identity of LSU's Randall. This Arkansas offense did nothing for most of the game. Talley, with the huge individual effort run that he had for the 50-something yard touchdown, kind of brought him back, gave him a little life.
From the 35, they kick away. Line drive. You know, November 9th, the Wildcats of Kentucky were celebrating a sure victory when in the final seconds of the game, Marcus Randall, can you remember this? Connecting with Henderson on this Hail Mary is now known as the Bluegrass Miracle as time expired, and somehow, some way, LSU won that game 33-30.
If that was the Bluegrass Miracle, Arkansas on a lesser extent, but for a bigger reason, just hog tie miracle. These Bengal Tigers.
From the 3-yard line, 1st and 10, 7 seconds left, 1 timeout. 4 wide receivers. Marcus Randall, who's played a near perfect game from the shotgun. Randall fumbles, picked up, tossed. Look at this. Flags, and the clock runs dry.
Illegal forward pass with the ball. This ball game is over.
Arkansas 14-0 at the Rock under Houston Nutt with an amazing comeback.
Circle number 14.
Arkansas wins a trip to Atlanta to take on Georgia for the SEC championship.
This has been a Razorback Classic on KARZ 42, sponsored by Wendy's, Van Reynolds Construction and Commercial Roofing.
I've created a large mutant clone of that little boy there.
Next, South Park.
The boy replied, "Ba-chomp, ba-chewy chomp, ba-chewy chomp."
Next, as in now, right now.